Friends? Friends? We've only gone out together 3 times, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends? You never gave me a chance, and for that, you'll fry like a pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess. I think I'd rather go out with someone more unpredictable.
Hello.
This doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max.
Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason not to.
You'll be of no use, freelance police. With the flip of a lever, my ungrateful lunch date will be reduced to a half cup of disoriented atomic matter.
I knew he wasn't a real doctor.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam?
Sick him up, little buddy.
Ooh! Ow!
Hey, nice one.
Yikes!
Huh?
He's not a real guy, Sam. Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking?
That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto.
Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. You mind if I drive?
Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader.
Sam, is pronto a real word?
Goodbye, Sam&Max. I'll never forget all you've done here today.
Alright, if I can interject over the intro sequence here. This is our weekly one-shot for this week. It is Sam&Max Hit the Road. I have not played this game in over 15 years. I am also pretty damn drunk. I've been at a whiskey tasting session today. There were some good ones, there were some not so good ones, but regardless, I've clawed my way home. My face feels like a carpet, I can't feel my legs, but that won't stop us blitzing through Sam&Max Hit the Road, which was brought in by Pepper Ann. She says beat the game within 3.5 hours, whilst also beating the car bomb minigame that we can pick up at some Snucky's corner store or some such. It's gonna be a blast. We'll start the timer once we have control of our characters. I'm just going to trust that everything looks and sounds okay, although if you say otherwise, I'm sure you will let me know.
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence.
I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking.
Oops, oh yeah. Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about?
Out the window, Sam. There's nothing but strangers out there.
I hope there was nobody on that bus.
Nobody we know, at least.
Hello? Yes? Yes? Yes. No. Really? Well, the same to you, Mac.
Another confused census taker?
Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment.
Does it involve wanton destruction?
We can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street.
Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot.
Alright, game is go. Let's see if I can remember the controls here. You right-click to determine how you interact with each object on the screen, then you click on them. You also have a box full of stuff. Right now it only has our actions and Max. And that's all we really need to know in order to get going. So, like I said, we have 3.5 hours to blitz through this. Time starts now because we have control. Let's go for it. Now, I remember this game fairly well because childhood Jake has a great memory, but there's also a lot of great
That's the tuna fish
moments.
sandwich I made last spring.
Great moments, and I'm gonna try and not talk over them and just do everything I can remember right now. Now, what I recall is you have to grab a few items that you have inside your apartment. Maybe all this weaponry would be nice. Or maybe Sam just wants to throw it back at the target there. Okay, but one thing we absolutely cannot leave without.
All our money is invested in that rat hole.
Yes, indeed. All our money is invested here. We got to stick our fist in and grab it.
Cash. Never leave home without it.
Damn
Yeah,
right.
we may need it to bribe slippery government officials.
Stick it in our box, and have we got anything on the
This
messages?
is no time for chit-chat.
The messages, please,
Oh
Sam.
boy, we've got a message.
Gee, I hope it's something eerily provocative.
Hey, you're the jerk who sideswiped me on the Queensboro Bridge. Don't think I didn't get a good look at your long, fluffy ears. See you in court.
We may have to go over there and terrify the righteous indignity out of that little fellow.
I love this game. Truly, I do. I only played through it to completion once, though. But childhood Jake has amazing memory, so we're going to be drawing
We
upon
don't
that.
go upstairs.
Not since the accident.
I am also going to save and save often because if you remember well from our Day of the Tentacle playthrough, we crashed the game accidentally.
Oh, you want a piece of me, huh? Well, take a piece of this. Brutal.
But very true to life.
And here's one for your old man. I really respect Flint's business acumen.
Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again.
The writing in this game is so damn good.
Gratuitous acts of senseless violence are my forte.
You're such an adorable urchin, Max.
One thing worth noting is that we have the option for subtitles as well. Doesn't really make any odds to me, so you guys should tell me whether that's for the better or for the worse. We'll run with them for a little bit. Because I understand some of you are not the most literate. So first thing we need to do is run over to Bosco's. Guns, liquor, and baby needs.
Hey, I don't think Mr. Bosco's voluntarily giving away his money.
Oh, I'm real terrified. A dog and a rabbit. Ooh, scary.
Max, the smart-ass kid doesn't think we're scary. What do you think about that? That's telling him, little buddy.
I think that punk learned a valuable lesson, Sam.
Me too, Max. I didn't realize that the lower lip could stretch completely over the head. Amazing.
Now you might not think that was important to the game, but it really was because I enjoy it.
I see that old Mr. Bosco's generously giving away his profits to the underprivileged ski mask wearing youth of the neighborhood again.
The writing in this is so good. Alright, that's all well and good, but we need to get on with the mission here.
Hey there, little fella.
You talking to me?
Yes, I am talking to you. You have something for me.
Maybe. Are you a cleverly disguised bonded city courier?
Maybe. Are you the freelance police?
Yes, but don't go blabbing it to everybody.
I think he's kind of cute, Sam. Can I make a tennis racket out of him?
Maybe later, Max. Right now, we've got a message from the commissioner to collect.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, guys. I swallowed your orders for safekeeping. But now I can't seem to hawk them back up.
Alright, well, we have a solution to that, don't we, Max?
I just love to turn this guy inside out.
Ooh, that gives me an idea.
According to these orders, something bizarre is happening at the carnival.
I thought that was the whole point.
Maybe we should check it out when we got nothing better to do, like guinea time.
Okay, yes indeed, we got stuff to do. Let's hit that road, as the name implies. Hot damn, I love this game. Shame I only played it once. The problem was, on our old PC, there was a point in this game would always crash. We got past that point once. Okay, before we get on with the actual job that we have to do here, we're going to take on all the mini stuff that goes on at Snucky's, which is our shop area, first off. It's a point-and-click adventure game, so we have to grab every miscellaneous piece of junk that's lying around everywhere. And we also have the added thing that we have to beat this game, Car Bomb. We will do exactly that, and I think there are these pecan-flavored sweetie things here. Tell us more, my friend.
It's a box of pecan-flavored candies. It's the portable car bomb game. It's one of those jumbo-size all-you-can-drink Snuckies cups.
It's almost as big as my head.
Fascinating, illuminating, but we gotta move here. We don't have a whole lot of time. There should be a way to... There we go.
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
I'll also take these disgusting pecan treats.
Nothing disgusting about pecans. Now, if you didn't do that, you would be hard blocked in the middle of the game until you came back here. That's not what hard blocked is. Oh well, doesn't matter. What do you have to say, my friend?
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snucky U for another 6 years before I could run this place. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
I wonder if you're just a more effeminate Bernard Bernoulli.
What can you tell me about this?
It's hours of fun at home or on the road. Anything else?
I disagree with that. It is far from hours
What
of
can
fun.
you tell me about these?
That's a box of our world-famous Snuckies pecan-flavored candy. Beloved treat of couch potatoes everywhere. Anything else?
I'm glad to remember that, because we're going to need to present those to a
You
couch
have
potato
no
later
idea
on.
how often I hear that.
Okay, we're on timer here, so let's keep moving. It is Saturday, that means it's weekly one-shot day. I didn't want to miss it, even though I could totally collapse on the floor or just about anywhere else right now. Hang on, there's something else we're missing here, right? I'm pretty sure my friend Max here needs to go to the bathroom
It's a
or
shelf
something
full
while
of
she's here.
Snuckies crap. It's a shelf full of Snuckies crap.
Maybe you gotta hang around for a while for that, though.
It's a shelf full of Snuckies crap.
There we go. He was trying to say I gotta go to the bathroom, so let's see if we can't make use of that.
Hey, nice hat.
We all get one when we graduate Snucky U. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Facilities be damned. I need a bathroom.
They're in the back. Here's the key.
Now, when you were single-digit age and you had a character in your game saying such and such be damned, you thought, cool.
Nah, we just had problems with thugs stealing our restroom keys. They're the cleanest in 9 counties.
The keys?
The restrooms.
You need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
So
Now,
good.
anything else I can do for you?
Alright, but you gotta act fast here because Max is away to use the bathroom.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
And it's a long way away, but the fact that the key has a massive rasp on it could be useful to us. Let's kill and keep moving. What up, Max? Oh, no, no, no! Damn, he ran away with the keys. I was too slow.
Here's your key back.
I think you'll have to use the bathroom shortly, though. That's odd, though. I couldn't click on him when I had to when I had the talk action available. I was just too slow.
It's a shelf full of Snuckies crap.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, there we go.
You're awfully cheery for a minimum wage earner.
All Snucky U graduates have completed courses in excessive and unwarranted cheerfulness. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Here's the key.
There we
You
go.
need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
You can go away, because I gotta
Nothing.
go and grab
You
your
have
key.
no idea how often I hear that.
Let's keep moving. Should have casted Speed Jake. This ain't Draken. Although how I wish it was. What a great game.
Max,
There we go.
I'm filled with disgust and an odd sense of foreboding.
And?
I think we should keep the rasp.
You're probably right. No one deserves to use restrooms that clean.
Why is this game called Car Bomb, anyway?
To avoid getting the pantsuit off us.
But you don't wear any pants.
Don't remind me.
It's so good.
You're looking hale and hearty, little buddy.
I'm a coffee achiever, Sam.
Alright, there's a lot of amazing dialogue in this game. We'll try to make use of most of it, but we really gotta get moving here. There are a couple other schnackies for us to hit up, and then we're getting on with the main story. It's impressively fast how you can move along the whole country. So we need to grab this dress-up game? Sure. Oh, this is a real Bernard.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here,
Will that be all for you today?
that'll be all.
Cheers, buddy. Whew. Stephen Heck asks, how Scottish was the audience at the whiskey happening? So there's quite a few expats that go over to the whiskey tasting every month. But not nearly enough. A lot of it are try-hard Swedes. Still, I go there to add to the ethnic ambiance. All in all, though, it's really good. Whilst not all the whiskies are going to be fantastic, at least it's a nice variety, and they often bring things that I haven't had before.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here,
Some of it can be quite regrettable,
Will
though.
that be all for you
I mean,
today?
today I had a
That'll
drink
be
that
all.
I will never, ever in my life be able to have again. Two, in fact. We had the Scotia Distillery's Legends drink, which the last of the bottles of that have already been bought up, so I will never in my life have enough money to drink it again. And it was the top pick of the night. Okay, let's get on with the actual story here. Something weird's go down at the carnival, we'll deal with it.
Tall nation and blimey. He ain't here.
So now what do we do?
Now we get in the bus and look for him, you idiot.
I knew that. Get out of Mr. Bumpus' way, you partially clad varmints.
who was that?
I don't know, but if it weren't for the carefree innocence of this carnival, I'd be breaking his kneecaps.
You're a demonic little imp, Max.
Alright, time to go and explore the carnival. Okay, I guess not. Ah yes, our big fire-breathing buddy.
Stop!
What's up, my friend?
If you let us in, we'll get you an antacid.
Sorry, boys, we are closed. I can't let you in. Insurance reasons, you know.
Don't you know who we are?
I could not care less.
Let us in, Oleo Breath.
Nope.
Who are those misanthropes at the gate?
Which misanthropes?
The short one with the bad hairpiece, and the tall one with the dark, flinty eyes.
Hey, I just work here. Anything else?
Alright, now this guy's a real
I'll
minimum
be
wager.
I can hardly wait.
Okay, but we have reason to be here. Let's show him our coughed up, hairball-ridden excuse of being here.
Check this out, Jack. We're the freelance police. Here's our authorization to be here.
Now let us in before we replace you with a cheap renewable fuel source.
Let me run this by the boss. I guess you can go in, but be careful. Carnivals can be dangerous to your health.
That was needlessly cryptic.
I'd be peeing my pants if I wore any.
Everything seems to be in order here.
Sam, look over there.
How dare you call in the authorities without consulting me?
Well, I tried talking to you, but you were off wallowing in your own self-pity.
Yeah, but
It's them. Hi, I'm Shep Cushman, and this is my brother Burrow. Welcome to our carnival.
What's left of it?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We savagely protect the rights of innocents.
Even cruelly twisted ones such as yourself. Selves. Whatever.
Well, you sound like just the guys to solve our little problem. Walk this way. See this melted block of ice?
How could we miss it?
This used to be our main attraction.
Your main attraction was a block of ice?
Don't be dense.
Our main attraction was a genuine,
Authentic.
real life,
Bigfoot.
on ice.
Hey, let me get this straight. You want us to go traipsing all over the country looking for a soggy Bigfoot?
I've never been traipsing before. Does it hurt?
But Bruno must be returned to us.
He's a brutish, ignorant beast with no sense of right or wrong.
Hey, who isn't?
Besides, he's kidnapped our second main attraction.
Is that the block of ice?
No, it's Trixie, the giraffe neck girl from Scranton.
She disappeared at the same time Bruno did.
We can only assume that the monster took her when he made his escape.
I guess Max and I could search for your missing freaks, but we'll need free run of the carnival to look for clues.
Yeah, and free corn dogs, so we can uke all over ourselves.
No problem. Here's an all-day free pass.
Leave everything to us, and we'll have those abominations of nature back in your protective care before you can read the Koran.
Didn't he fight Godzilla?
Alright, as Pepperan rightfully points out, we might not get through enough in 3.5 hours, but we gotta do the best we can. I'll be drawing upon every facet of young Jake's memory here. And I think that means we need to grab that and this little hand here. What is this hand, though? Tell me more, Sam and/or Max.
Jesse James' severed hand. It's a mange-ridden tuft of Bruno's Sasquatch hair.
I think it would make a swell toupee for balding computer programmers.
Ooh,
Don't be stupid, Max.
harsh. Alright, let's get moving. I don't think there's anything else here for us, but maybe... Oh, I can't not look at this stuff.
How Kafkaesque. So this is what happens to unsuccessful third-party presidential candidates.
Hello, Bernie.
He's a nice guy, but sort of a drip. He looks delicious. Ugh.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Alright, let's get moving. We have all day pass at the carnival. I don't remember there being a whole lot you can do here.
It's one of those locks you can shoot a bullet through.
Oh, we better remember that. We might have a gun later. We certainly don't have one now. Can I play Whack-A-Rat, though? Oh, I do love whacking things. We need to hit 20 to win. Shouldn't be hard. None of the mini-games in this game are particularly difficult, except for one where you gotta hit fish with a golf club. That, thankfully, is a long way away. And none of them really require you to win multiple times either, so we should be good. We only gotta hit 20 to win, and we have long since hit that. We're a winner.
I won something.
Alright, what do we
It's a
got?
wholesome Whack-A-Rat game with a prize in the dispenser slot.
Alright, it's our very own flashlight.
Hey, this crummy prize doesn't come with any light bulb.
Thankfully, we had one in our apartment for some reason.
It fits perfectly. It's a nifty flashlight equipped with a black light.
Okay, we might need that. I can't remember why, where, or when, but we'll do that. We get to ride the Cone of Tragedy. Yes! Best ride.
Hey, Carney boy.
What?
What do you know about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who wants to know?
We're the freelance police, and we're in a race against time.
And we're barefoot.
All I know about Bruno is what the Cushmans tell me.
Well, that was useless.
You might want to try the Tunnel of Love, though. Rumor has it that one of Bruno's buddies hangs out in there.
Ooh, let's go, Sam.
Oh, hush. Do you have any idea what happened to Trixie?
Trixie, the giraffe girl from Scranton?
No, Trixie the talkative poodle.
She's my best customer. She used to ride the cone of tragedy for hours on end. I loved the way her neck used to whip back and forth when I cranked it up to full speed.
Your sadism is a credit to your profession. Me and my partner want to ride the cone of tragedy.
That's right, we've lost our will to live.
I'm not supposed to, but what the heck? You two look like a couple of caring, non-litigious mammals. Strap yourselves in, and I'll turn on the cone.
Ooh, I feel tragically empty.
Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being.
Let's do it again.
Okay, that whole ride
later,
is
John.
strangely reminiscent of Sandstorm, which is one of the rides at Busch Gardens, Florida.
Hey, what happened to my carefully collected box of useless junk?
Good question. Let's find out.
Hey, tattoo boy,
What?
where'd all my cool junk go?
It must have fallen out of your coat while you were on the ride. Here's a claim ticket. Take it to the Lost and Found.
A very real thing. I once dropped something when I was riding on a pirate boat ride, and I got it back. The money was not in it, but hey, this was America.
Holy cripes on toast.
Nothing personal, but you're the single ugliest thing we've ever seen.
Well, there was that computer game developers conference.
Oh!
Something.
I've lost a whole bunch of neat junk. You must have been gifted with psychic powers to make up for your obvious physical shortcomings.
Bad deal.
Have you got a claim ticket?
Sure.
Wait here while I search through the back room. Well, here's all the stuff we collected off the Kono tragedy today. It's all yours.
I feel whole again.
Alright, now that should have gotten us something extra, right? What was it? Oh yeah, this.
It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. I wonder how that got in there.
That's going to be useful. I can't exactly remember how, but... Oh, it's unveiled a new place for us. That's good. Still, is there anything else that we need here?
I don't think I possess the psychotic strength needed to ring the bell.
Psychotic strength? I know someone who has that.
Hey, Max.
What?
Can you ring that bell?
Sure.
Get to it, buddy.
You're my hero, little buddy.
Amazing. Okay, I'm not sure if there's anything else we can do while we're here, but there was a mention of Tunnel of Love, and I seem to remember that being a sticking point for me in a while. Let's check it out if we can. Ah, there we go. Does someone operate this bucket of junk? Maybe we can just jump in.
Want to ride the Tunnel of Love?
Yippee!
I have never in my life seen a Tunnel of Love. Has anyone in chat seen one, let alone been in one? Mr. Cooper asks if this is the game with a ball of wool. It's not a ball of wool, it's a ball of yarn, I think. Alright, so we're able to use this to see more.
Why, it's old Mr. McReady, the janitor. Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. Milton.
Heaven is a...
Wow, a loving recreation of that Evelyn Morrison classic, Revenge of the Gill Guy.
Alright, there's something here that we can use, right?
It's a fuse box.
I bet we can destroy that. Alright. That was a sticking point for me for a long time when I was a kid, but now we have better access to Tunnel of Love? I don't know.
It's Max.
No, it's not.
Just another random acts of violence.
Cuddle Fishman
Get
just
off of there, Max.
dirtied
What?
his underwear there.
Check this out.
I'll never shave again.
You never did.
Okay, great. We can kill and keep moving now. Wow, here already? That doesn't seem right.
There. That should get things running again.
That should allow us to get out of here, I guess?
It's Max.
No, it's not. Alright, who's this weirdo? I don't remember you.
Couches Spudus in his native habitat. He's not my type. I don't indiscriminately use people, except Max. I don't think he'd want that.
You get a lot of that when you interact with things wrongly.
Who are you?
I'm Doug, the Mole Man. Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We fight crime.
And we like long walks along the beach. What do you want from me?
What the heck are you, anyway?
I'm a Mole Man. Figure it out.
I think he's a mole man, Sam.
You know, watching too much TV is super bad for the eyes.
Why do all you squishy, poorly focused blobs say that?
Never mind. You know, watching too much TV is super bad for the eyes.
Why do all you squishy, poorly focused blobs say that?
Never mind. Do you know anything about Bruno the Sasquatch?
Bruno the Sasquatch? Why, the stories I could tell you.
Stop him, Sam. He's gonna tell us a story.
I first met Bruno 25 years ago in Saigon. And then there was the time we all had our taxes done by a platypus, and...
Shut up. For God's sake, just shut up.
Look, we just want to know where Bruno is now.
Gee, I have no idea where he went. Maybe you should talk to my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, my Uncle Shavuot. He's really into Bigfoots. When I was a kid, he used to tell me stories about giant Bigfoot parties, where all the Bigfoots of the world would get together and dance Bigfoot dances, and...
That's great, kid. Where can we find your uncle?
I don't know. He disappeared a short time after he helped build the largest ball of twine on Earth.
Excellent, that's my favorite place in this game.
I think I may weep openly.
Look, you two seem trustworthy.
Oh, we are?
Yes, you can trust us as far as we can throw you.
So if you bring me some pecan-flavored candy, I'll give you my key to Trixie's trailer. I'll also tell you a big secret about how Bruno escaped.
Why not tell us now?
Because I'm hungry.
Alright, fair enough. Now this is the point in the game where you'd be scratching your head for a while trying to click on everything, trying to find these pecan-flavored candies, but thankfully my memory, at least when I was a child, was really good.
Here, I thought you might like some candy.
Thanks. Pecan's my favorite. Hey, you're all right. Take this key as a token of my appreciation.
Wow, this is some key.
Okay, Sam, let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, I've got a great story you should hear.
Keep it short, kid. My partner's got a low tolerance for long stories.
Well, it all started the day before today. I remember it like it was yesterday. It's not widely known, but Trixie had fallen in love with Bruno. Every night, she'd sneak into the freak show tent and read to him what she imagined to be his favorite bedtime stories. She seemed as happy as a self-mutilated parody of nature could be. But she could never truly be happy until her beloved Bruno was free. Finally, she decided to do something about Bruno's predicament. She begged Flambe, the fire breather, to free the Bigfoot from his icy cage. Flambe took pity on poor Trixie and liberated Bruno. And the happy couple haven't been seen since. Hell of a story, ain't it?
Alright, my favourite part in this is that he gets his key in the same way we get them in Discworld Noir.
It's a key's key.
Yeah, it's just a
No,
crowbar.
Sam, that's a crowbar. Let's pummel somebody.
Yes!
You're such a cute, misguided little bunny.
Alright, now we're gonna do what we do in Discworld Noir, and...
I don't think he'd want that.
hoping we could just use the crowbar on everyone and everything. Okay, we're done here. I remember losing so much time on the Tunnel of Love when I played this game as a kid, and I think we never have to go back there again. But Flambe has a thing or two to explain now. Let's go and speak to him. And Cooper, we have never played this game on stream before. I even had to go and shell out $7 for this on Good Old Games to run it today.
Hey, Flame Boy.
Yes?
Can you please put on a shirt?
No. Anything else?
How'd Trixie talk you into freeing Bruno?
She charmed me with her feminine wiles. She also promised to pay me $20.
Oh man, you are my spirit animal.
Good.
Alright, let's hit the road. I think we've done everything we could do here for now. Jake, what whiskies did you taste tonight? Let me think. There was a Ledaig 97, which I'll be honest was a pretty poor whiskey. I also had Bunnahabhain 2004, which was so-so. I had the Scotia Distillery Legend drink, which was amazing, but I can't get too attached to it because I will never be able to drink it again. I also had some Ben Nevis Super Peaty, which might have been great for Swedes, but too peaty for me.
Rumbling.
You should have thought of that before we left.
What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles.
And finally, there was a Lagavulin 200th anniversary drink that I had. Alright, let's get moving here. There's a few obscure things to do here.
Actually, Sam, it's a slimy bucket of fish. I wonder if this will in any way shape our thoughts on today's lunch.
Well, I already had some fish today, so let's just grab it and go. Wait, I guess it's kind of fish, but whatever. Alright, what is there? There's something to do with you, right?
I'm naming it Bubbles.
It's a big fish net.
I think this guy's important to us. Let's see what he has to say. Tell me more.
What's going on here?
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm risking pneumonia standing in this creek. That's what's going on.
Hey, I recognize your voice. You were... not Jefferson. Not, George, the other guy that was in Hoagie's time frame in Day of the Tentacle.
What's the deal with that helicopter?
That helicopter is the bane of my existence. Every time I catch enough fish to fill a net, the helicopter swoops down and carries the fish to the Ball of Twine Diner in Central Dis, Minnesota.
How sad.
I know. It's like being stuck in a Norman Mailer novel.
What do you know about
Hancock,
Bigfoot?
that's who.
My great-aunt Lois married a Bigfoot. He used to shed all over Grandma Phyllis's upholstery.
I love all your movies, especially the early funny ones.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else. You must really love fish.
Actually, I'm allergic to them.
Then why do you work here?
Because I'm more allergic to poverty.
Max could learn a thing or
Don't
two
move.
from this guy. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's stuff to do around
Fish
here.
appears to be held in place by a hard-to-reach bolt.
But I can't think of anything I can do here for now. Well, we'll come back when we're more tooled up. World of Fish, though. What a horrible place to be.
World of Fish.
Alright, let's get in that car and get moving. Then again, we've checked out everywhere here except for this ball of twine, but there's also a little mini game here that I really don't want to do because it's a pain in the ass. Thankfully, it's not part of what has to be done.
Yep, it's still our car. I can't talk to that.
You sure? Can you grab it?
I can't pick that up. No, really, I can't pick that up. Are you dense? I can't pick that up. Read my lips. I can't pick that up. I give up.
Now you've done it. You've broken Sam's spirit with your stupid attempts to pick up that silly object. In fact, if I didn't find his pitiful sobbing so amusing, I'd come out there and rip your limbs off. Just ignore them, Sam. Maybe they'll go away.
Alright, puts me in my place. Let's go and check out the world's biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. There's nowhere in the world I'd rather go to. There's a great song about this. Alright, weird place. What is there here?
Words like big and large only begin to describe this thing.
I think stupid and inane would be useful additions.
Not to mention grotesque.
It's so good.
Fun facts about the world's largest ball of twine. If laid out from end to end, the ball would stretch from here to the far side of Jupiter. Also, scientists theorize that by 2053, the sheer weight of the ball will push the Earth out of its orbit, propelling our planet on a collision course with the Sun.
Good thing my life expectancy is only 6 years.
Way to take the short view, little buddy. According to the plaque, this is a shaving from the first foot of the ball of twine.
I didn't know it was old enough to shave.
It's a 1/200,000th scale model of the actual ball of twine.
And it's only 1/200,000 as stupid as the actual ball of twine.
Do you work here?
Yep, have been for 40 years. So how can I help you?
You haven't seen an 8-foot-tall woodland creature answering to the name of Bruno around here, have you?
Are you talking about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Yeah.
He and a bunch of other Bigfoots helped build the ball of twine back in '56. Why, the stories I could tell.
No!
I've heard enough stories today. Have you seen Bruno recently?
I haven't seen Bruno in 30 or so years. Is he in trouble?
That depends on your definition.
I like to use the one that involves spiny echidnae.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
What's with all the fish guts flying past the window?
Those are leftovers from our last fish delivery. Our famous rotating restaurant has fresh fish flown in every day from the world of fish in Mosquitoeville, Missouri.
This ball isn't really made from a continuous piece of twine, is it?
Yep, it's the longest piece of twine in the world by 92 yards.
It's places like this that make me wish I were Canadian.
Well, they've got one of these too, but half of it's French.
Lucky's
That'll be all for
inspired
now.
talks in this game. Alright, that doesn't tell us much. I don't think there's anything we can do here until we have a bit more items, but we might as well go up and check what's at the top of the world's biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. What was he trying to do? Who was he trying to impress? Alright, let's get up there. Although I'm not sure if I can do everything I need to do up here.
Take a leg, Max.
I feel like I'm short an item here. I think there's a magnifying glass that you need soon, but well. We'll keep moving forward anyway. We are almost 40 minutes deep into this 3.5-hour challenge.
Hey, look! That's one long loose end.
Too bad we can't reach it from this side of the deck. You always need a large piece of string in games like this.
Inspiring. We better grab that, but we can't do that till later on, I think. Okay, there's... Oh, hey, buddy. You look creepy.
You know, you could go blind if you keep staring at things like that.
I'm concentrating.
Have you heard anything about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who the is Bruno the Bigfoot?
Sam, he's speaking in tongues.
% sign ampersand $.
And colon semicolon too.
What are you doing?
Swearing in longhand, asterisk mouth. What you doing?
Using my telekinetic powers to bend my tools.
Why?
To help me fix the rotating mechanism on this diner.
Well, that makes sense. What are these malformed tools good for?
Lots of things. Like scratching those hard-to-reach places.
Every place is hard for me to reach.
Would you like a free sample?
Sure.
Let me make one for you. It's all yours.
Thanks. % sign ampersand $.
And colon semicolon too.
What are you doing?
Swearing in longhand, asterisk mouth.
I was trying to figure that out, but
Well, bye.
I can't quite make it. Alright, but we got, I think, what we need here, and
I got to use this elevator.
I'll use it then, you tool. Pretty sure there's nothing else for us there, so let's get out. Okay, so we got ourselves a wrench, but they mentioned the fish earlier that said it was bolted in place, so let's see if we can't put it to use. There goes your something rating. I guess that's my PG-13 rating. We'll never lose it. Unless you listened pretty well during either the Aztec campaign or the 8 Hours of Hell ActRaiser 2 run. Yeah, my head is buzzing today. Okay, let's do this. Whew. Now, I don't make a habit of going out and drinking a fair bit on Saturdays, but the whiskey tasting session, hard to pass up. Yeah, it's okay, Lucas, I know you don't.
That did the trick.
Okay, what did that even do for me?
That's a large fiberglass fish.
Oh, I think we're getting in there. Yes.
It's kind of wobbly in here.
Get in here, Max.
Hey, Max, come here.
Here I come.
One must admire the skill with which the wily uber trout stalks its prey.
This is one of the 10 most liberating experiences of my life, Sam. Holy mackerel. I'm a trout, stupid. Holy trout. I'd always thought you were made of plaster. Now what do we do, Sam?
I'm thinking. What's that noise?
It sounds like you do when you've eaten too much Thai food, Sam.
Now I played fair bit of open TTD. I don't think a helicopter movement for food over this long a distance is all that profitable. But maybe Sam&Max freelance police know better.
I told you I had a plan.
Okay, that's pretty good, but now we're here, and I don't think we'll be going in there.
It seems to be locked. I don't think we can get through here.
I don't think we'll be doing much of that. Okay, what can we do with the big fish? Nothing, but we can now perhaps get our rope.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob. This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Grab it, Max.
I really think we need that loose end, Sam.
Alright, get to it then.
Hey, Max, I've got another plan.
I think I liked you better when you were clueless.
Shut up and climb over the rail. See? That wasn't so bad.
What are you two doing out here?
Any more bright ideas?
Let's start crying like babies.
Galileo was wrong.
I don't think we were in a vacuum, Max.
Hey, how will we get our car back?
Wait for it.
How does this game get away with being so good? Okay, do we have that rope? Yeah, I think this is it.
It's 91 yards of twine.
Neat. We're still the largest ball of twine, right? Also, I should save. I should really save, because I'm pretty good at losing it all. Great job.
Don't you ever get tired of sitting there?
Nope, painful splinters keep things interesting. Now, what can I do for you?
What would you do if someone cut off, say, 94 yards of the ball?
We'd shoot 'em, skin 'em, and sell 'em as jerky treats.
That'll be all for now.
I guess he will never know. Although, what happens if I just show it to him?
I don't think he'd want that.
No, I think he'd really want that back, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go. Now we have, actually, come to think of it, what do we have here? We got a whole load of useless crap. Nope, I'm at a loss. Well, let's go and explore some more. There's bound to be moments like this during it. It is, after all, a point-and-click adventure game. We checked out everything here. We've done the Snuck... Oh, Snucky! Let's leave that crap here and go and speak to our friend, because he might have some interesting information for us. We've already bought everything in all the Snucky places, but what do you have for us, Bernard? Information, I hope.
You're awfully cheery for a minimum wage earner.
All Snucky U graduates have completed courses in excessive and unwarranted cheerfulness. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
Do you know anything about Bigfoots?
Only what I read in the weekly International Evening Enquirer Star. Anything else?
What can you tell me about this?
It's hours of fun at home or on the road. Anything else?
Snucky U. Is that in the Pac-10?
I think it's a distant cousin of the caribou, Sam.
No, no, no. Snucky U is where all Snucky's employees are sent to learn the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, the overs, and the unders of the amazing gastronomical and cultural phenomenon that is Snucky's.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor him.
At Snucky U, we're given intensive courses in patty pounding, choosing the right button for soft drinks, and the all-important pickle jar opening.
I had no idea you were so rigorously trained.
Hey, I can open any jar in the country.
Cool.
No, it's not.
Now, how can I put all that Snucky U training to use for you?
Hey, can you open this for me?
Sure, ain't a jar made I can't open. Anything else I can do for you?
No, I think that's all. Great. I'm glad we got that one done, or else we would have been
How
stuck
often I hear that.
needing a hand for a long time. What do we got here?
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Disgusting. Okay, but I'm not so sure what we can do with all this. I'm pretty certain we're short of an item. I think there's a magnifying glass hiding around somewhere. And since I've checked all the Snuckies and the fish place, that leaves the carnival. Jake, I think that's Snucky joking. You shut your mouth, Nitro. Alright, we checked the front. Fairly certain we grabbed everything inside the Hall of Oddities. Whilst it's fun to ride the Cone of Tragedy over and over... Ah, of course we got the thingamajigger for Trixies. Let's put it to use. Man, I can't believe we didn't.
Hey, Max, come here.
What?
Watch this.
Good
Well, this is undignified.
job.
Oh, boy.
That's a disquietingly tall bed.
How can you say disquietingly with a straight face, Sam?
Ooh, they're genuine Scrantonese potions of fertility.
Let's take them.
I don't think we should risk being any more fertile than we already are, Max. It's a hope chest.
I hope it's filled with more gold than my poor eyes can stand.
It's a big closet.
Trixie's a big girl.
Hey, there's a neat costume in here. It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida.
Alright, we're getting some good information here, but can we put the bed to use?
This is a completely unusable. I can't use these things together.
Alright, I think that's everything we're getting out of here. We got ourselves a... Wait, what was this thing?
It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida. It's a Stillwalker's costume.
Not sure what use any of these things are going to be, but we did unlock a new area with that, and that's good enough for me. Yeah, what's that?
It's a fishbowl magnifying lens.
My head's already shaped like a fishbowl.
I think that's exactly what I want. Ka-ching! Okay, good. That's everything I think we need out of here. Now let's go. I think people are reading too much into this game, or maybe not enough. Alright, with that, there's more that we can do in the biggest ball of twine. Now this was one of the things that would make my old PC just break. So I remember this puzzle really well, which is really good for us right now because it's a bit obscure. And by a bit obscure I mean it makes no sense. It's also a place to lose a lot of time, so let's go.
Take a leg, Max.
Unoriginal user 0001 just says OMG. What's up with the car bomb goal, Jake? We'll do that like halfway or so. Alright, this is coming along pretty well. Jake, remember to save. Good point. Save and save often. Now with that, with this, we can use the binocular thingamajiggers.
Okay, I've lodged the magnifying lens in front of the mounted binoculars.
Get to work. Okay, by mounted you mean duct taped it there. Alright, but that's no good.
I'm sure this is somehow useful, but I'll be damned if I know how.
Right, thankfully I think we can use these.
These exposed wires look like they're part of the restaurant control mechanism.
They look like overcooked pasta to me, Sam.
No one could know that, but we're gonna use it. Good work, Sam.
Now I can control the speed and direction of the diner via these mounted binoculars.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Maybe not.
Alright, now. Even better than
Mount
Draken.
Badrich.
I don't know what we're meant to see here.
It's a rock.
Okay, we can see some rocks. Good to know. Some forests, some what?
It's the inexplicable Valley of Lights.
Okay. There must be more to this.
It's a rock.
I know a lot about rock. What's this?
That's the enchanted Argyle Forest. It's a rock.
A lot of rocks out here, not a lot of useful
Why,
things.
it's the eternal plain of acid rain. It's a rock.
Okay. Oh.
The largest stump in the world.
Is there anything useful here?
Mount Badrich.
Getting the impression that there's really not. Oh well.
I'm sure this is somehow useful, but I'll be damned if I know how.
Now I'm with you there, Max. I'm with you there, Sam. Let's get out of here. Fortunately, we still have a place to go and check out. I'm looking at a timer and we're not quite an hour in. If I was at like an hour and a half here, I'd start worrying a little bit. But then, why worry? This is no The Room 2. Would you like us to give you pointers if it seems like you need it, or do you want to play without hints? This is Pepper Ann's challenge, and I think only Pepper should be allowed to throw down hints. That said, I'm not even sure if Pepper's a... Oh no, there we go. No, my eyesight maybe improves in this state of inebriation. Okay, new place. It's a very Scottish alligator
This would look
golf
great
park.
in our office. This would look great in our office.
It's closed though.
Not that I care, but what made you think of putting alligators and golf together?
I didn't. Fact is, this place used to be a miniature golf course. Then, back in '89, the swamp flooded the whole shooting match, windmills and all. Next thing I knew, I had a half-submerged miniature golf course crawling with 10-foot-long gators.
I hate when that happens.
Tell me about it. So I turned the golf course into a driving range.
This must be a popular teen hangout.
It was. Then we had that problem with the Jenkins kid. Court made me destroy my best gator over that. Well, what can I do for you?
I've got an inexplicable urge to buy some suitcases.
Don't even joke about it, city boy.
So what kind of handicap does your average Bigfoot have?
Bigfoots? Don't get me started about Bigfoots. I used to have a Bigfoot. He was my star attraction.
I'm beginning to sense a theme here.
I kept him fed and sheltered, and how does he repay me?
In 10s and 20s?
No, he ran away.
Did he have help?
Well, someone must have given him that there acetylene torch to cut through his protective ankle wear.
Protective ankle wear?
Okay, shackles.
Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
So true. Okay, we got gator... Hey, what's this?
What is it?
It looks like a couple of snakes.
Everything looks like a couple of snakes to you.
Whatever it is, we're having it. Okay, right. This, I think, gets used at a lot of things in the game.
It's a broken golf ball retriever.
Well, it might be handy when we're going away golfing. Let's do it. Let's play some gator golf.
Max, let's go.
And the proprietor has no idea what happened to his Bigfoot?
That's what he said, Mr. Bumpus.
You know, Lee Harvey, I'm beginning to think that vast unseen forces are aligned against my quest for a Bigfoot.
Ditto.
Ditto? Hey, look it! It's those two, what was that word, Sam?
Misanthropes?
Yeah, misanthropes. What are you, anyway, the president of the hair club for short people?
This is Mr. Conroy Bumpus, famed country and western star. I'd suggest you show him some respect.
Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me. And I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Maybe you should watch yourself, little furball. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours. Okay, I've had enough. Nobody makes fun of my hair.
flea-bitten polecat. Here you go, boss.
What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though.
I hate country music.
Alright, that was pretty much my diplomatic endeavors in the Dev MP put together right there. Alright, now I remember this extremely well because it's such a pain in the ass. We're grabbing the golf course.
Can't dunk me.
And... okay, well you had to go and say that then, didn't you, Max? We'll put these right back, shall we? And grab ourselves an iron, shall we? Don't know how we set a target here, because we just sent that one flying. There we go.
I'm scared, Sam.
Be gone, little guy. Oh, I didn't make it. I don't know what's happening with that one, but I really want to dunk my rabbit. Not sure if I need to aim higher or lower here. Maybe a Scott, but there we go.
Hey! Or...
Okay, alright, enough of that. We got an actual game to play here. Which means we're grabbing this, stuffing it in our bottomless box of junk, and we use the fish instead. Now, fortunately, these little gators here, they make a good crossing there to go and save Max. But this is where my computer would crash back in 1990-something. Well, they're slightly more friendly than the Draken alligators, I'll give them that. That seems okay, these guys are fine, and you there. Not so sure about the first gator, or the closest gator. But so much time can be wasted here. And there's one more, right? Not feeling good about the first one, I'll redo it. A horrible fate for these fish, though. No, that was definitely not it. He's just gone far away. Red, who some say simply doesn't have a heart, is busy thinking that the gators that are sleeping are pretty cute. That gators are pretty cute. This gives me memories of Wild Things, Jake. The only thing missing is a lion one-shotting you. Jeez. Many things have happened to me, but I don't think I've ever been one-shotted by a gator. Leave that to custom master one-shot mice. Alright, that looks fine.
Hey, you've made a path across the driving range.
Let's go and save our little breeding buddy.
Geez, that certainly took long enough.
Shut up, Max. I hate that game.
Is that because you're a lousy golfer?
You
You're
just
an
took it
irritable bunny today,
too
aren't you?
far.
Yeah, well, why don't you try sitting in this smelly booth while I beat the hell out of helpless fish?
Maybe I should just leave you there.
Did I mention what a lousy golfer you were? You suck, Sam.
Alright, down you go again.
You suck, Sam.
Third time a charm.
You suck, Sam.
Alright, let's get him out of there. We need to progress. It's a good game.
Hey,
It's
Sam.
a really good game.
Hey, what?
I found another sample of Sasquatch fur and mange in the booth, while I spent my young life waiting, just sitting there, in that horrible booth, waiting.
Jeez, Max, get over it.
Okay, here, you carry it.
I'd better. I'm not sure where you'd put it.
That's none of your business, Sam.
Okay, but something else opened here, right? What's there?
It's a snow globe from the Mystery Vortex in scenic Gullwump, Washington.
Oh, damn. I think that is
Let me
the
see.
worst place in the game.
Take a look.
Too bad it's empty or we could shake it.
Like this?
Amazing
Yeah.
effects, right?
What's that writing on the bottom of the globe?
To Elmo the Bigfoot. Keep on truckin'. Shavul the Mole Man.
Hey, maybe Chavoul's at the Mystery Vortex. Let's go there before I'm distracted by something.
Alright, think we've seen everything we need to see here, thankfully. Let's get moving. Let me think. That vortex area is really horrible. I remember there being a bit where you grow and shrink, and God knows how you control any of that. Let's hit the road before I'm forced to remember more. So, done, 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 done. Thanks to getting the couple of snakes, though, I think we have some extra use for the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Nowhere else we'd rather go to. Jake, do you feel the humor gets better after a lot of whiskey? A whiskey improves the humor of just about everything. A fantastic evening, made only better by playing this great game. So I think we gotta get in there with this.
That might be a good idea, but the golf ball retriever's still broken.
Oh?
It's a broken golf ball retriever.
Well then... Here.
It's a broken golf ball retriever with a severed hand attached to it.
Sounds like a winner. Let's do it. I like that the guide just leaves us there. There's a hand grenade, a skull.
Well, that was useless.
Yeah, sort of like those tax forms we keep finding in our mailbox.
But let's not give up hope. I think this will help us out. Broken vase, a plug, a shell, grenade, diamond, skull, and a bit of pizza.
That was wholesome.
Not to mention physically improbable.
Alright, what do we got here?
I must be happy.
A mood ring?
I must be happy.
Fair enough, we're out of here. Demon321x2 says, does anyone have an estimate on how well Jake is doing? I don't. Can't remember how long this game is. I think it's done once we reunite Bigfoot with Trixie, but I don't know. It's been a long time.
Sam, this place is making my head ping.
That's probably just the metal plate in your head.
Good lord! It's a possessed outhouse!
This kind of thing wouldn't happen if they had indoor plumbing. Who knows what makes these inanimate objects dance their infernal jitterbug?
I do! I think they're controlled by a series of really big magnets under the Earth's crust.
You're an ignorant dolt, Max.
Alright, I remember this. I remember this being a pain. Look at the size of our characters. They don't quite match up to anything.
It's a player piano.
Don't play it again, Sam. Of all the Dali-esque tourist traps in the world, we had to walk into this one. Of all the Dali-esque tourist traps in the world, we had to walk into this one.
Okay, don't know how all this works, but let's try and just power through it. Can I get through any of these doors?
I can't reach the doorknob. I can't reach the doorknob.
Yipes.
Oh
Gravity's
boy.
taken a holiday and lost its luggage.
That's not what I'm about to lose. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Flip my head here and
Go
figure out
down.
what's going on.
Whatever.
Alright, Quine, what's going on?
Stoof gib tool ba wonk oi odd taw.
I'm upside down, cutie, not dyslexic.
Oh. I feel like my sense of reality has just exploded.
Try cutting down on cholesterol.
We'll be back.
Back, front, it's all the same to me.
I could go for some right side up cake right now.
It'd just make you down, Chuck. Trust me.
I'm looking for a Bigfoot.
You too? I used to have a Bigfoot in that block of ice over there. Yesterday, I stepped out to have my spine recompressed, and when I got back, he was gone.
Spine recompression. Cool.
Do you know who Conroy Bumpus is?
Yes, and he was here looking for a Bigfoot. Then he got sick and had to leave.
This place seems to have that effect on people. Do you sell any snow globes like this one?
We used to, but not anymore.
Why not?
Because they were having an inexplicably bad effect on the vortex. With every new snow globe we built, the vortex got weaker and weaker.
The same thing happens when I watch sitcoms.
So we decided to discontinue the snow globes for financial reasons.
I guess this means you don't have any snow globe stoppers.
You got it.
Stopper, eh? I guess we're gonna need one, because it doesn't look like we have one.
We'll be back.
We'll worry about that later.
Back, front, it's all the same to me.
So we get another sample of Sasquatch hair, though, making us...
It's another tuft of Sasquatch hair and mange.
My rabbity senses tell me that this is not Bruno's hair and mange. Or maybe I'm in love.
Mange, right?
It's a hunk of bleached blonde
well, never
Sasquatch
mind.
fur and mange.
Suitable for framing.
It's a swatch of Bruno's fur and mange.
Alright, that's everything we need to know, I think. We could try riding the vortex, though. Looks like fun.
Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
What pretty colors. What pretty colors. I can't leave the vortex while it's activated. Neat.
Fascinating. Now we have to do the horrible puzzle that is this entire place. Now, we can control the size of ourselves, but we have to go into this mirror. I think there's some levers to switch. And all I can do is go through it systematically, as far as I'm aware. Then again...
I told you this place was controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust.
Lucky guess.
Yes, lucky shots guess. Alright, we have 2 magnets here, and we're gonna have to switch them to change our size above. We got 3 magnets here, we're gonna have to switch them. Let's just turn on one of them and see what happens. Wait, that turned the place yellow, right? That turned it green. That made it something else. Alright, green means we could probably get through the green door. If my incredible powers of logic are on form today. They usually are, but who's to say? That's a red door, Jake. I do not. Okay, there are no green doors. Well, let's see if any door opens up.
I can't reach the doorknob. can't reach the doorknob.
What a horrible and way too hard puzzle, right, Jake? Nah, we'll steam through this. At least within a couple of hours.
I'd never fit through it.
Well, one ain't the trick here. At least we get to enjoy the sound effect of going back through this mirror time and time again. Because we're gonna. Okay, now it's red. Surely I can go through the red door. I think at some point we're gonna have to go through all of these. Oh, that's promising. Hell yes. I mean, when you're this good.
Stop turning your head inside out, Max.
I can't. Let's leave.
Wonderful.
I'd never fit through it.
Come on, you're a dog. You're meant to have a collapsible skeleton. Get through it there, Sam. I'm getting Marble Madness feelings out of this.
I'm becoming a ball of intellect.
Let's hightail it out of here before we lose our corporeal bodies forever.
Okay, so orange is no good. I guess I need either red or blue.
I can't reach the doorknob.
Better keep that one in mind and try again. Well, at least we're 2 out of 4. I'm fairly certain we need to activate the magnets on the right, though, so maybe just having all of them active is the right idea. This looks kind of bluish, right? Let's go. I don't want this to be the pirate ship of this campaign. Speaking of campaign, I really want to get on with Europa.
I can't reach the doorknob.
Maybe it's none of them.
I'd never fit through it.
Okay, fair enough. Still need red or blue here, though. Alright, so if I disable the one on the right, it must be some permutation of these two then. So what do we have? This is kind of purplish. Can I go with that? Was it purplish? It was kind of purplish. I mean, if this fails, we only have 2 more possibilities that we can try anyway, so it all works out. How did you make it through primary school, Jake?
I can't reach the doorknob.
With relative ease. Thankfully, vision was not a requirement.
I'd never fit through it.
Alright, only 2 possibilities left. This is how we get through. You gotta learn to be able to efficiently brute force solutions. Alright, red. Just what we need.
It's a forest of shoe trees.
I'm afraid, Sam. Let's get out of here.
This has been a whole load of not very useful. Now, I'm certain this isn't going to help me get through the blue door, but I might as well check, just in case the next one doesn't work out. I want to be sure that I tried everything I could do. Calling it brute force did not mask your ineptitude of vision, Jake. Thing is, I'm not trying to make any excuses for my lack of vision.
I can't reach the doorknob.
Alright, there's only one possible solution left here. Let's do it. Just like Chief Wiggum with the bars to the jail. Guess I was pretty blind as a child as well then, because this also had me scuppered for a while. Worm also agreeing that Sam&Max Hit the Road is a great game. Damn right. So I got this in a CD-ROM, which was bundled with Day of the Tentacle, which also had Maniac Mansion inside of it. Truly an incredible purchase for the time. I think it was only like 20 quid at Asda at the time too. Done and done rigorously. Whew, beginning to feel my legs again. Alright, we made it.
Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We bust punks.
And we're overachievers.
That's cool, man. I'm Shavul. What do you want with me?
Hey, Sam, look. Well, this bottled water is a real letdown.
We need your help.
Help is my middle name. Or maybe it's Star Child.
Doug says hi.
That karmic waste of space? I bet he still spends his days zoned out in front of the TV watching crummy reruns.
Yeah, but now he's got cable.
1, 2, 3.
What are we fighting for?
Just checking. What do you know about Bruno?
Bruno the Bigfoot?
Why do people keep asking that question?
Bruno and I go way back. I've always felt a special kinship with Bigfoots.
I feel the same way about pointy sticks.
Shh! I haven't thought about Bruno for years. Allow me a moment to karmically link myself to him.
If you must.
Hold on, I'm getting something. I see Frog Rock between the eternal plane of acid rain and the enchanted Argyle forest. Wait, man, Bruno's in trouble. It's like several voices screaming out in terror, and then suddenly silenced. Sorry, guys, but I can't get a clear psychic image of Bruno. The sad truth is that I haven't been able to concentrate very well since I lost my mood ring in the biggest ball of twine in the world. If you find it for me, maybe I can help you.
Is this your ring?
Cool, man. Have you found Frog Rock yet?
No, but I don't see how finding it's going to get me any closer to finding Bruno.
Finding Frog Rock's only the beginning, man. Once you're at Frog Rock, you'll need some samples.
Samples?
Yeah, man. Bigfoot samples. You know, fur and stuff. 3 of them. Smear 'em all over Frog Rock.
Put the fur on the rock. Got it. Let's go, Max.
Wait. You'll also need some Mystic Mole Man powder.
You must be joking.
No joke, man. Here, I'll get you some. Here you go. Sprinkle this Mystic Mole Man powder over the fur when you've smeared it all over Frog Rock.
What'll happen then?
Something wonderful.
Thanks. Let's go, Max.
This is all sounding a bit bizarre and disgusting, but let's keep on moving anyway, because at least we got a lead now. Agordol says, Jake, favorite whiskey. For a long time it was Talisker, and then my eyes were opened because I had such brilliant things as Linkwood 97 and some Pomme Picante. But last night I had something called the Legends of Scotia from the Glen Scotia Distillery, which was just incredibly good. But if I had to choose an all-time favorite, and you are kind of pushing that one, I had something from the Scottish Malt Whisky Society called To Die For, which is probably the best whiskey I've ever had. This is where we need to go. Sadly, though, I don't think I'll ever be able to drink it again because the Scottish Malt Whisky Society only puts code names and numbers on their drinks, and then you have to look them up further if you really want more. And I'm pretty sure no amount of money that I'm going to earn in my lifetime will get me another bottle of that. But the one I had was phenomenal.
Shake a leg, Max.
Let's get moving. The whiskey tasting today was pretty good. And no, I don't know all the whiskies. I don't think one single person will ever know all of them. Too much out there. And you keep getting more. Alright, we were told where the Frog Rock is. I can't remember where it is, but we'll check this thing out anyway. It was between...
It's the inexplicable Valley of Lights.
Not that.
That's the enchanted Argyle Forest.
Maybe?
Why, it's the eternal plain of acid rain.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
It's a rock. And it's between the two things Chavoul said it was between. It must be Frog Rock.
Yeah. Reasonable. Let's go check it out. And let's also save.
I can see Frog Rock.
Because these games... sometimes things go wrong. Now, Samvel Arshuni says, how is drunk Jake different from normal Jake? Given that we're not even 1.5 hours through this and we're as far as we are, I'd say he's pretty competent at point-and-click adventure games and remembering his childhood past. He is pretty sozzled with the face of a carpet. Alright, now we could go back in the car, but we ought to deal with part of what we have to do in all this, and that is win Car Bomb. Let's do it.
I was setting up your half of the board, doofus.
Okay. This game is, well, I'm sure you know. You sunk my something.
Setting up your half of the board, doofus. Whenever you're ready, take a shot.
There we go. Okay, let's play Car Bomb.
Miss.
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 Trampoline.
Miss. Go again, you knucklehead.
Alright, so... trampoline gets you a free shot on this.
Miss.
Miss.
So is there some kind of
Miss.
game theory on how best to play Battleship?
Miss.
Hit.
Oh, son of a gun.
Miss.
Miss.
Or is it all just luck?
Miss.
Hit.
My poor car.
Miss.
Hit.
I thought you got an extra shot when you get a hit.
Miss.
Hit. You hurt my hearse.
Alright, hearse is dead.
Miss.
Miss.
Alright, so we have these extra things. I don't know how they work. Let's put them to use.
Miss. Miss. Hit. Miss. Miss.
Hit. Miss. Miss. Hit.
Okay, that's handy. Does a 3x3. Let's use that again. Let's use it right about here.
Trampoline.
Oh, you piece of crap.
Hit.
Ah!
Miss.
Hit. Hit.
Miss. Miss.
Hit.
Miss. Miss. Go again, you lucky rabbity guy.
Wow, so I trampolined my nuke and he got 2 of my vehicles there. That's harsh. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, the odds of that were unlikely.
Hit. You killed my hearse.
Hit.
You creamed my camper.
Ah, damn.
Miss.
Hit.
You crushed my cab.
Miss.
Miss.
Now, the smallest vehicle you can have is a 1x2 anyway, so I
Miss.
think I've got to do this anyway.
Miss.
Half of everything is luck, James.
Hit.
Oh, sweet.
Miss.
Just don't hit my tiny convertible thing there.
Miss.
Or what is that?
Miss.
I don't know, but he keeps dancing around it.
Miss.
Miss.
Odds are it's this.
Hit.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh.
Miss.
Hit. You squished my squad car.
Miss.
Thankfully, he's not on my squad car here.
Miss.
Miss.
Is the beetle really one tile? That's harsh and extremely obnoxious.
Miss.
This is where we lose all our time.
Miss.
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 That was not what I was aiming for.
Miss.
I wanted that one, then that one, then this one.
Miss.
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 Played some bad games in my
Miss.
time, and this is one of them.
Miss.
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 The worst thing is him smashing my beetle there.
Miss.
Miss.
Hit.
Oh yes!
Miss.
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 Alright, so it's slightly more likely that this is the next hit.
Miss.
Hit.
You piece of crap.
Hit. You torched my taxi.
Oh, nice. Good, 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 good.
Miss.
He still has the advantage here. I've got his 4, 3, and 2. He's got my 5, 4, 2, and he's about to get my 3. So I know he's got a 1 and a 5 left. So I should look towards the 5 spots now.
Miss.
Miss.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hit.
Yeah.
Hit.
No.
Hit.
Hit.
You destroyed my DeSoto.
Not my DeSoto.
Hit.
Of course you realize this means war.
Trampoline!
Oh,
Since I've already
wow!
tried that shot, I'll let the computer pick one.
Miss. 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 Go again, you knucklehead.
Damn right I will. That was incredibly good.
Miss.
And extremely lucky. I
Let me
can't
think
believe
about this.
2 for 1.
Miss.
Oh no.
Miss.
Oh no.
Miss. 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 Miss.
Why, he didn't get that? Seemed like he would have.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit. You totaled my trailer.
Okay, so now
Miss.
it is just lucky guess 1 for 1. Where would he put his 1 by 1? Doesn't have an issue with...
Say, is that smoke coming out of your ears? Miss.
Shut it, Max.
Miss.
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 Alright, Luck. You and I have been through a lot together.
Miss.
Miss.
Trampoline.
Oh no.
Since I've already tried that shot, I'll let the computer pick one.
I'll take it.
Miss. Go again, you lucky rabbity guy. Miss.
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 Why did he put in a 1 by 1?
Miss.
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 Getting too close for comfort here.
Miss.
Miss.
Also, that timer is chugging away.
Miss.
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 Okay, this is getting dangerous.
Miss.
It's anyone's game now. And... doesn't tell me a whole lot.
Miss.
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 Best strategy is to launch the 2
Miss.
nukes and restart if it fails to hit the beetle. That's reasonable.
Miss.
But I prefer to rely on luck.
Miss.
Pure luck. You.
Miss.
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 I'm not sure if this could be more level.
Miss.
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 And I put that one down for you, Etricore.
Miss.
3-4 was not it.
Miss.
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 We live dangerously here.
Miss.
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 Hit.
No!
You bopped my bum.
I win.
Oh, that was harsh. Okay, well, we gotta do it. He will never see this strategy coming. You want to hit this thing? Be my guest.
Whenever you're ready, take a shot.
Let's nuke you into orbit.
Miss. 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 You took out one of my trampolines. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Well, at least we saved ourselves the trampoline.
Miss.
Wow, he was close to getting my my tiny bug car.
Miss. Miss. Hit. You torched my taxi. Miss. Miss. Hit. 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 You squished my squad car.
Not much of a victory, really.
Miss.
Da 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 da.
Miss.
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 Miss. I shouldn't get too bummed down if he
Miss.
cracks open one of my cars.
Miss.
As long as it's not the Beetle.
Miss.
Miss.
You know, seeing games like this reminds me of a wee...
You bounced my
Yes! Oh, baby.
Miss.
Now that's lucky. That's one hell of a lucky shot.
Miss.
Miss.
Yeah, this reminds me very much of an old game I used to play
Miss.
where there was a squirrel and a skunk and it was full of
Miss.
mini games. I love that little thing. Just can't remember what it is.
Miss.
Or was.
Miss.
Alright, so that means I only have to hit his 4 and his 5, and
Miss.
those are the biggest targets around.
Miss.
Which means I should start looking at any possibility that could house his 4 or his 5.
Miss.
Trampoline.
Eat it!
Miss. Go again, you knucklehead.
Which means it could be here.
Miss.
We've discussed that before, Jake. It was a bear, not a squirrel, and the game series is called Lil Howie. Yeah, but I tried to run it and just couldn't. Could be one of these, could be this. So I'm gonna go with you and you.
Hit.
Yes!
Miss.
Now, which of these is it? Slightly more likely to be one of these two.
Hit.
Miss.
What's wrong there, Max? You can't seem to hit a single one of my cars.
Miss.
Miss.
Hit. You killed my hearse.
Yes, I did.
Now I'm peeved.
Hit.
Oh.
Miss.
Eeh.
Miss. Hit. Miss. 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 Miss.
Well, yeah, you only took out the driving part of it. I'm sure everyone around there is still alive. I killed his hearse here, right? So all we have is a 5.
Miss.
Hit.
A 5, huh? Could be along here. And if I try this...
Hit.
Yeah!
Hit.
Miss.
Hit.
And that was the wrong move for me to make.
Great, my camper.
So, it's a 5. It can't be up here. Must be along here.
Hit.
That was a given.
Now you've done it.
Miss. 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 Hit.
That was a good hit there, Max, but it won't be enough.
Hit.
Hit.
Alright, it's 50-50.
Hit.
Hit.
50-50 to save the cool one. I'll take you. Slightly more likely, right?
Hit. You totaled my trailer.
Yes.
I win.
Expertly done.
Finish setting up your half of the board, doofus.
Get out of my
I'm
face.
tired of this drivel.
Okay, so it lost us over 10 minutes, but we made it. That was part of the challenge. We had to beat Car Bomb. Good job, Sam. I expected nothing less. Let's Let's go check out this rocky thing here.
Frog Rock. It's amazing how far this car has gotten on one tank of gas.
We've covered the country a few times, so I would say
I
so.
can't talk to that. This is a completely unusable thingamabob. This doesn't look like a frog at all.
My innocence has been shattered by this blatant tourist trap. I want my money back.
We didn't pay anything.
Well, somebody better give me some money.
Oh, Max, you're really talking to me there. Okay, so good thing we have 3 of these. Let's put them to use. Oh, that's disgusting.
That's gross, Sam.
Yeah, Sam agrees. Utterly disgusting. Just don't lick it, okay? And finally, we add this.
It's a charming decanter filled with vile and mysterious liquids.
It could be my long-lost twin brother, Sam.
Liquids. Okay, sure. On you go.
Well?
Wait for it.
Sure gets dark quickly around here.
I don't think this is a natural occurrence, Max. In fact, I think we're witnessing a celestial convergence of some sort.
Do you think it'll make that rock look more like a frog? This means something, Sam.
It still doesn't look much like a frog.
I'm with you there. Let's get moving. We gotta go to Bumpusville.
It's a Conroy world after all.
If we ever get this rich and famous, I want you to shoot me, Sam.
It'll be a pleasure.
Pretty sure I said the same thing about if I ever did face camming and going down that route to the whole streaming thing. Thankfully, it didn't.
I wonder if Conroy's a member of Good Sam Club. Bumpusville.
He looks like a midgety version of Johnny Bravo, though. But I love Johnny Bravo. Key difference there. What is this?
A wishing well.
I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies.
I think we'd need a bigger well. It's customary to throw money into these things.
Alright, let's do that then. Not a fan of throwing my money away, but...
I wish this game were over.
And that, as they say,
Get back here.
is the end of... Okay, no.
We're dealing with a very literal well here. I wish I knew what Max was thinking. Well, that was a waste of money. This thing's malfunctioning. This thing's malfunctioning. I think we have to throw money in this thing.
Well, we could throw Max, but I guess not. Okay, Bumpusville, what do we do here? I can't remember at all.
Cripes. Hey, Max, take a look at this.
It's titled Me, Myself, and I.
Hey, you learned how to read.
The writing in this is just so good. Dangerously
Howdy,
good.
partners. I'm
Wait, what?
Howdy, partners. I'm Conroy Bumpus, and welcome to Bumpusville. Feel free to wander the mansion, but for Pete's sake, don't touch anything. Howdy, partner.
Alright, I think we've heard enough out of that guy. There should be some stuff for us to steal around here. Maybe this?
This is Conroy's first guitar. It says here that he practiced diligently for 2 weeks, then gave it up and hired a backup band.
That story warms the cockles of my heart.
So do car crashes.
Alright, what else can we do around here?
I can't use these things together. It's a portrait of John Muir.
Say, Sam, just who is John Muir?
Who's John Muir? Hey, guys, this dope doesn't know who John Muir is.
You gotta be kidding.
What a maroon.
What a them cow poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there.
Well?
But...
You really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max.
But...
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
But who's John Muir?
Do you really want to know?
If you'll stop talking, sure.
Okay, hit it, boys. There once was a man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure,
His love for all beasties.
The most and the leasties.
has never been equaled.
For sure.
See, who says games don't teach people things?
Genuine imitation American-style chest. Not intended for any kind of use. A great addition for your genuine imitation American collection.
Home shopping.
Definitely.
Alright, but what's it got in it? We must pillage this place like we're playing Gone Home. Not giving us much to work with here, though.
Bumpusville is proud to present the master of melody, the king of country, Mr. Entertainment, Conroy Bumpus.
I hate floor shows.
I remember my childhood in Brighton, when dear old Dad would bounce me on his knee. He'd say, son, there ain't nothing as exciting as exposing beasts to inhumanity. That's why I'm happy to be king of the creatures. I'm proud to be the lord of the old. I love collecting things with grotesque features. It makes me feel like some Chaldean god. Oh, I trapped my first tiger before I could speak. Killed me a bear when I was free. And now with this Bigfoot and giraffe-necked freak, I finally have a full menagerie. Hit it, boys! That's why he's happy being feared by the one. Just to be the czar above us all. None of us can be where we are one. Oh, it's tough to be a country western star. Thank you, thank you.
Your attention please, Conroy Bumpus has left the building.
Now that was just fantastic.
Hey, Trixie. Hey, Trixie.
Now I could do this all day because I certainly love electrocuting these folks, but maybe I should put
It's Bruno and Trixie.
some thought into how to save them here. We've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Maybe I can throw Max into the whole lot.
Uh-oh.
What in the name of Jethro Clampett's going on here?
Oh dear.
Knock it off.
Oh, you made short work of us.
And stay out.
No, that won't be happening. Alright, we need to get back into Johnny Bravo's place. Maybe there's some other stuff we can pick up, because apparently we gotta save those freaks of humanity. Let's get to it. Although really, if I had to pick sides here, I'd well be on Conroy Bumps's, hey, how's it going?
Don't I know you?
I don't know. You ever in the Pensacola camp for problem children?
No?
Well, that's where I spent most of the last 10 years, so I don't see how we could have met.
You sure are one dedicated employee.
Yep, that's me, detonated.
Well, we'll be looking around ourselves. Don't get up.
Fine.
So, what's this Conroy Bumpus Yahoo really like?
Has he got any deep, dark secrets we can exploit for monetary gain?
Hey, don't be casting no aspirations toward Mr. Bumpus. He busted me out of the youth camp, gave me this high-paying $4.75 an hour job, taught me how to speak Swahili, found a baboon's heart for my sister's transplant operation, and he sings real pretty, too.
How can you stand to work for someone who persecutes harmless beasts like Bruno the Bigfoot?
On my feet?
He's got you there, Sam.
Don't you have any misgivings about hunting harmless freaks like Trixie?
I did, but then I took a couple aspirin.
So, what's all this virtual reality equipment for?
The way I understand it, Mr. Bumpus uses a sophisticated virtual reality scenario to interface with the mansion security system.
The devil, you say?
The devil! The devil!
Yeah, sometimes Mr. Bumpus lets me use the equipment. I pretend I'm over 100 feet tall and everyone else is like ants and I just squish, 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 squish.
We get the picture. Skip it.
Hey! Visitors ain't allowed to use Mr. Bumpus' state-of-the-art virtual reality equipment. Scram!
Alright, now I am too poor to afford some VR, so I really want to get myself on that. So we'll figure out a way to distract him, perhaps, such that we can use it.
Wow! It's Monster Truck Weekend!
Happening every Sunday.
Sunday!
Sunday.
What are they getting at?
Okay, I'm over the shock now.
I'm not, but I'm sure my gentle naivete will survive.
Alright, what can we do here? Oh, wow. Escalator up to bed.
It looks like an official macro hard maintenance droid manual. If I had the slightest inclination to strain myself, I could probably reach it. However, I'm sure I can drag this out into a longer yet more satisfying experience.
I'm sure we can. If only we had some kind of implement that could reach things further away from ourselves. If only.
What you doing?
Hang back, buddy, and observe my magic. Oops.
Find out all you need to know?
Maybe. I got a little lost in the troubleshooting chapter.
Alright, so 15 hours of reading later, which I think it's more than I've done in my life.
It's one of Conroy's toupees.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
You again.
Oh no.
Hey!
That hurts!
Knock it off!
No toupee for us.
And stay out.
Alright, but we learned how to reprogram the droids, so maybe we can use that to our advantage.
I don't think that was the best way to get the toupee, Sam.
Alright, let's do this one more time. Where's that droid anyway? What is that green goo?
It's a pillow, and it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it.
Oh, that's only half disgusting. Alright, we need to find that droid. I'm pretty sure we can put it to use. We did just read a tonking big manual on it after all. Oh-ho!
It's a macro hard... Now that I've read that ponderous manual, I can move the robot around like this.
I'll get to work.
I'm impressed.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Help me, Sam&Max! You're my only hope!
That was gratuitous.
Sorry. This might be more useful.
Wait, what? Okay, that's the layout of Bumpusville, so we want it to go to there, right? And maybe like nowhere else? That would be handy. Very handy.
I don't think the cute little robot wants to follow its new programming, Sam.
I don't recall giving it a cute little choice. There he goes.
Man.
Ripe with anticipation.
Inspiring.
What the?
How Pavlovian.
And you should know.
Working hard for someone that earns $4.75 an hour. Alright, first things first, we're getting that toupee. Oh no.
I should have known.
Hey, that hurts. Knock it off.
I wanted that toupee.
And stay out.
I wonder if we can go all Indiana Jones on it and replace it with something
I think we have
else.
to avoid tripping the alarm, Sam.
Alright, so is our friend still busy? Maybe we can use his virtual reality for something. Ooh, only got an hour and a half left. I need to pick up the pace here. Alright, let's get all VR. Steady on there, Sam.
This is virtual reality? I may be sick. This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Guess we need a sword. Okay. You're getting shanked, buddy.
Well?
I am the keymaster.
Does that come with a dental plan?
I don't know what you two critters are up to, but I want you out of here. Now.
Well, that made no sense, but the key is ours.
It's a cheesily polygoned key.
Wonder if I could trade anything for that toupee. I do kinda want it, but I can't think of anything I have that I could switch it with. On that note, I don't really think I've made any great progress with items here. Feeling sick, janky graphics, and messing up your surroundings? Pretty much spot on with VR actually turned out to be. That's harsh. Also,
It's Bruno and Trixie.
can we not free them somehow? I mean, is that robot still doing its thing? Getting a touch stuck here now, which ain't good. That's how all the time is lost, getting stuck on little things. Also a key. What possible use could it have? What is this?
Looks like a keyhole to me.
Well, good thing we found a key.
I can't use these things together.
Try harder. Excellent. Match made in heaven, these two. Ooh. He's keeping the hat though, right? Of course not.
Gee, thanks.
Well, back to the circus with you.
I'm feeling a little morally conflicted about taking Bruno back to the circus.
I'm not. Let's go, you big lug.
Stay away from him, you malefactor.
I'm not a malefactor. I'm a lagomorph.
Look, I'm not going back to the circus, and I'm late for a party.
Oh yeah, the Bigfoot party. Where is it?
It's at Evelyn Morrison's Savage Jungle Inn in picturesque Half-Life, Nevada. Bigfoots.
And their dates?
Only.
Let's go.
Alright, Bigfoots and their dates. Let's see if we can't get in on that. But I feel like that toupee is something I'm really going to need for it all. Do I need to switch it with something else, or can I distract the big lug? What's he doing? Nah, he's still there, so I'm going to have to switch it with something. But what, though? Maybe I can switch it with Max.
I can't use these things together.
No, maybe I can switch it with... Nope, I got nothing. Well, never mind, at least we've got somewhere new to check out. Let's go to it. Must be something toupee-like that I can pick up. FPQC just made 20 months in a row. That will never stop amazing me. Let's get in the car, guys. We've got to go to the Bigfoot party.
This place is tiki-rific.
Tiki-rific?
Yeah, I feel immersed in native culture.
I just hope this place has authentic Savage Tiki drinks with that authentic Tiki tang. It's a miniature mighty volcano, lending authenticity to this jungle motif.
Looks like a goat.
Savage Jungle Inn.
Alright, let's head on in. I'm pretty sure there are yet more places to check out, though. We should... I think there's still a big Mount Rushmore style place to check out.
It's a phone booth with privacy shading. That's a particular... I wonder if this bird talks.
Maybe it'll give us an important clue.
Nah.
Mr. Fish says, I watched a few ads for these, might as well spend them here. Well. Cheers, big ears. Reptile Queen, something here. I don't know what's going on. Let's get some clues.
Hey, aren't you Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star?
Yes, I am she.
I've seen all your movies.
My favorite was Robot Terror from Beyond the Galaxy.
Is that the one where the alien says, Clam do Beretta Nimno?
No, that's Vampirus in Prison.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like Evelyn Morrison's autograph?
Actually, we just want to ask a few questions.
Evelyn Morrison is always available for interviews.
Have you had any problems with the Bigfoots?
Evelyn Morrison has always worked well with grotesque creatures of the night.
I'll take that as a no, then. You haven't seen a short, self-absorbed, crazy-as-a-bedbug country western singing star around here, have you?
If you mean Conroy Bumpus, Evelyn Morrison had him ejected from the premises hours ago.
Why?
He was harassing Evelyn Morrison's guests.
I have this sudden craving for an umbrella drink.
Evelyn Morrison's Jungle Inn has the greatest umbrella drinks in the world, with over 237 kinds of rum.
All in just one drink? Which way to the bar?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even drink.
Oh, yeah. The toucan must have put words into my mouth.
Action!
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Corman.
It's all lost on me. Let's get out
I'll
of here.
get back to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will be here. In the meantime, why not take some of these brochures? They have Evelyn Morrison's autograph on them, making them must-have collectibles.
Thanks.
Wait, did we actually get something there? No, we did.
I hate it when you hum, Sam. It sounds like a high-voltage tower.
These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park in North Dakota, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum in Goat Liver, Texas.
Don't like that, so opening up 2 more places to go, and
I think I like the humming better.
don't have 2 more places worth of time to check out. Alright, let's go.
Stop.
What's up?
Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
Okay.
That's a particularly big Bigfoot.
Maybe we can convince him
What's
to let us
bugging
in.
you? We just want to check out the party for a minute to see some friends.
Aside from my flea and tick problem, my feet hurt. It's not like a Sasquatch can order up some orthopedic shoes anytime we want.
He's got a foot problem, does he? I think I have a rasp for that. Here you go.
Here.
He's crying with happiness. Oh, that's only slightly disgusting.
This is great. Really great. I owe you guys. Stop.
Oh, man.
Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
But I gave you a rasp.
I'm getting the impression that there's something lacking in our lives.
Maybe you should get a hobby.
Okay, even though we helped him out, I don't think he's letting us in. But we do have more places to check out. Let's hit them up. Vegetable plate. Tomatoes are fruit, fools. Let's check out the dinosaur park. Dinosaurs are awesome.
At least the DeSoto stopped making that funny noise.
I told you not to run over that biker gang.
Alright, so Rushmore has been repurposed as a bungee park, I think. Don't know where the dinosaurs run into this, but they do. Oh, this is cool.
It's a fearsome maw. This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Hi, my name is Rex, the Thunder Lizard. During the late...
Yeah, fascinating.
Hi, I'm Wally the...
Wait, what? Tell me more.
Hi, I'm Wally the woolly mammoth. I may be extinct now, but during the Ice Age, I was king of the mammals. Hi.
Well, isn't that just fascinating?
I've seen hair like this somewhere before.
Your butt?
No, this hair has the same coarseness as Sasquatch hair.
You don't suppose they skinned Sasquatches to make this cheesy roadside attraction?
Who knows? More importantly, who cares?
Correct, Max, but we will need some hair like this.
No, really, I can't pick that up. Are you dense? I can't pick that up.
Max, can you pick that up?
Hey, Max.
Hey, what?
I've got a job for those mighty incisors of yours.
What?
See that woolly mammoth?
What about it?
Stop playing dumb and get chomping. Fine work, Max. Now we've got more full woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need, and we've learned an important lesson.
Yeah, the woolly mammoths died of embarrassment.
Alright, good job. It's ours now.
It's more faux woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need.
I like that because we also have more money than we'll ever need. Now, I can't help but feel there's something to do with this dinosaur as well.
Hi.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Can I? I have this memory of using a rope on it.
That's a good idea, but there's nothing for the twine to catch on. Maybe if the jaw was angled better.
Okay.
I can't use these things together.
Hi, my name is Rex.
Alright, let's make it fast. Oh, damn. It's pretty good, Sam. Must be because you're American. Wait, is that it?
It's 91 yards of string tied to a dinosaur's tooth.
Yeah, I know how to deal with that.
I can't take it anywhere.
You could try.
I haven't got enough leverage from here to pull out a tooth. I can't take it anywhere. I can't use these things together. This is a completely unusable thingamabob. This is a completely unusable thing. I'd say our DeSoto is about 90 yards away.
Okay, well that's a clue if ever I heard one. But there must be a way to use this rope, right?
Nothing happened. The twine must be jamming the works. I can't take it anywhere. I haven't got enough leverage from here to pull out a tooth. Nothing happened. The twine must be jamming the works.
Okay, Max works with it then. Fine. Okay.
We finally got the tooth.
The whole tooth?
Nothing but.
Okay. Some moon logic writing for that.
It's a somewhat authentic dinosaur tooth.
I wonder if that works as a stopgap.
I can't use these.
Oh well, it was worth a try. Don't know what that tooth is going to be used for, but it's ours now. There's more to be done though, right?
What kind of dinosaurs are those, Sam?
From the size of their granfibular extensions, I'd say they were a couple of brachiosaurs.
Are they dangerous?
They're only robots, Max. Dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years.
No one tells me anything.
Oh boy.
This place evokes a sense of wonder.
You have to wonder.
So we got kids bathing in the tar pit slide. That's awesome.
I can't remember the last time I saw so much tar.
Me neither, but my long-term memory is virtually non-existent.
Yeah, I feel you, Max.
What's going on here, you cute little ragamuffin?
What does it look like, Barface?
You should show more respect toward your elders, Sonny.
Respect this, Bowser Breath.
Ooh, can I pummel him now, Sam?
No, Max. Puberty will be punishment enough for this one.
True.
We want to ride the tar slide.
Line forms in the back, Shep.
Oh, the humanity.
Where?
So long, Squirt.
Alright, I've had enough of that twerp. Let's get out of here. We gotta be this tall?
Looks like this elevator will take us up into Washington's nose.
Let's go for it. I've always wanted a bungee dive.
She must be the instructor on duty. I expected more crowds up here in line.
Not so much in here. Abe's got the best nose.
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I'm an Olympic bungee jumper and I know everything there is to know about bungee jumping.
Olympic bungee jumping?
Wow, she sounds sure.
What do I do?
The principles are important to master. Get a safety harness from behind that little screen over there. Once that's on, it's important that you jump from the board toward the pit of tar below. But I'm sure a great big hunk of fur like yourself would have no problem.
Yeah, sounds easy.
Looks dangerous.
Yes, she does.
My nose is running.
Whose isn't?
Bye.
So long, cutie.
Alright, all this harassment aside, let's go bungee dumping.
Quit that.
Oh, she's trying to spy on Max here. No, it's Sam. I'll get them mixed up now and forever.
What do you think?
It fits you just fine.
Ooh, stand back. She may pounce.
It's a danger I face every day. So, Max, what do you think?
This level of deadpan is fantastic.
A regular 007.
Are you sure?
Clint, baby, would be nervous. But get moving. I'm beginning to think you're stalling. Clint.
Baby.
Who's stalling? I'm just waiting for my buddy to come here and check out this spectacular view.
Does that mean we can push you off then? Normally we can use Max, but not today. Let's go for... Oh, okay. Now there's something I'm going to want here, and that is the Snucky Cup. I want this stuff. There we go. And that should be...
It's a bunch of tar.
Great. That should be everything we need out of here. That was easier than I remember. We're gonna leave, or is she gonna make us...
You can't leave with that on.
Nah, figures. Thought we could be
Put
007.
that back.
Alright, so we got our lucky tar. I'm pretty sure we've done everything there is to do around this bungee area, but now I have to go and check out the vegetable place. Let's get to it. We've got just over an hour to beat this. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Hopefully I don't stumble over something as I often do. Still worried about the toupee, because I haven't got that yet. Oh geez, this place is all kinds of ugly.
What detail?
See the carrot leaning out of the book depository?
Never mind that. What about the string beans behind the fence on the grassy knoll?
Filth.
Celebrity Vegetable Museum. Yep, that's our car.
Alright, now.
So this is where it all happened.
It's making me hungry, Sam.
You don't want to eat these veggies, little buddy. They've all got faces on them.
And?
There's a guy I was working with. He doesn't want to eat anything that has a face on it. So I guess he'd be starving here. Hey, Missy.
What the holy mother of gourd is this?
Oh, isn't it obvious? I grow vegetables in the shapes of famous celebrities. For a small fee, I'll grow a vegetable from a photograph.
Oh, that would have been my second guess. I grow more fascinated by the moment. So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now?
I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam.
You may not believe this, Sonny, but the biggest thing right now is miniaturization.
Miniaturization?
Peas.
Peas?
I know, it seems impossible. All we are saying is give peas a chance.
So what do you know about Bigfoots?
Well, they don't translate well into vegetables. I have been experimenting with the idea for a while. There's just no such thing as a furry vegetable.
Check out our fridge.
What prompted that batch of Conroy heads over there?
Well, I was trying a new growth hormone for some of my more distinguished personalities when I realized it was no good. Now it won't stop. They just keep growing like that. Big misshapen growths on top reminded me of Conroy Bumpus, so I ran a special.
Well, bye.
Likeness of Conroy. That might come in handy. Where are they?
Remaindered Conroy Bumpus eggplants.
I guess his 15 minutes of fame are about up.
Alright, that's ours then. Yoink.
It's an eggplant that looks somewhat like Conroy Bumpus.
And I think that's all we need here. I hope it's all we need here, because if we have that, then we might be able to do an Indiana Jones on Conroy Bump's head. Which was... No, there. Let's go for it.
I can't talk to that.
Try harder. Eggplants, never worth very much in Harvest Moon. Alright, I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm all out of ideas.
Hey, that hurts. Knock it off.
Given that, we could have just taken it anyway.
Stay out.
But it's easier to stay out now. We probably have no reason to remain here. Alright, neat.
It's Conroy's toupee.
Let's get out of here. And I think with this, we have everything that we need. Let's go back to that convention. Now...
It says,
Close enough for jazz. Let's go.
Even our characters here insisted it's time to go. Let's do it! Okay, no, we're not getting in because of you, but maybe we can dress up as a Sasquatch. Now, we should have all the tools we need if we apply the tar to the jumpsuit thing we
Now
had.
the costume is covered with tar.
Great. Now, we're covered in hair.
Now we've got a Stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair.
And some extra hair on top.
Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the Stiltwalker's costume. It's a Stiltwalker's costume covered with tar, faux woolly mammoth hair, and a toupee.
Man, to live long enough to hear a voice actor having to say that. Let's get changed.
I can't use these things together. I guess we could try it on.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
Well, that's pretty nice of them. Alright, we're going in.
Looks like something important's happening.
Hundreds of years ago, it was becoming apparent that our time was running out. Yet we were slow to heed the warnings of impending doom. The seemingly slow encroachment of mankind and all that his many living styles entail seemed like a vague and distant problem. A problem for future generations of Yeti to solve. Blithely, we sat back, ignoring our own inner call for action. Tradition and the status quo were our excuses for complacency. The certainty of not just losing our way of life, but possibly our very lives. And the demise of our entire race is now becoming a reality. A reality we can no longer choose to ignore. As it turns out, the humans and their technology are moving faster than we are, much faster than we had anticipated. And so we now face the final crisis. Unless we pull together, not just acknowledging the need for change, but embracing change not just with our hearts and our minds, but with our actions, we will fall behind, moving backward into extinction. Well, back to the music.
I think that guy, he didn't hold the crowd very well. What's going on here?
I can't talk to that. He looks happy in a gluttonous kind of way. He looks spooky in a cheery sort of way.
A third shadow is 9.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, must have eaten some bad berries.
What do you want?
Has Bruno shown up yet?
Keep your voice down. Bruno's involved in a top-secret reconnaissance mission to the aliens' home planet.
Of course. How silly of me to forget. Have you seen Bruno's girlfriend anywhere?
Shh! She's helping Bruno contact the aliens.
Oh, yeah. You haven't run into Conroy Bumpus, have you?
No, but I know how to deal with him. He has a near-fatal vulnerability to ice, like all beings from the evil planet Snargton.
We'll keep that in mind. Aren't you the abominable... Never mind. We'll catch you later.
Figure speech.
Hubba, hubba, hubba! Whose little Bigfoot are you?
Vanuatu's.
Vanuatu?
Vanuatu. The Bigfoot chief. The guy who just gave that speech. My husband. Don't sweat it, Junior. If I had a tree for every time a teenage Bigfoot's made a drunken pass at me, we surely wouldn't be in the mess we're in today.
Not really. Have you seen Bruno?
Bruno? Why, me and Mr. V have known little Bruno since he was knee-high to a pig. Salt of the earth, Bruno is. Nicest, most generous Bigfoot you'll ever meet. Dumb as a post, of course, but generous. Why, just the other day I was talking to my manicurist, Kimmy, and I said, Kimmy, that Bruno has got to be the dumbest creature to ever walk the surface of the planet. Then she had the nerve to say, Wappada, wappada, wappada. Oogly, oogly, oogly. Blah, blah, blah. Bow, bow, bow. And I said, Yib, yib, yib. Blah, blah, blah. Oobada, oobada.
Have you seen Trixie around here?
Trixie? Nice girl. Wonderful human being. Complete fashion victim, of course, but so pleasant. Just last week I was talking to Katie, my color consultant, and I said, Katie, that Trixie girl wouldn't know a burnoose from a sarong if her life depended on it. Then she had the...
You haven't seen Conroy Bumpus sneaking around, have you?
Internationally renowned country western superstar Conroy Bumpus. I've got all his albums. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'd say he's the most gifted entertainer of the 20th century. He's an immoral cretin, of course, but boy, can he sing. I was talking to my chiropractor, Karen, just last month, and I said, Karen, that despicable Conroy Bumpus sure has got a pretty voice. So she said...
Oh, I think that's quite enough out of you. Let's get out of here.
Stop.
Oh.
Sorry, hon. Only Yeti elders are allowed in the pool area.
Oh, bollocks, because we haven't picked up anything here, have we?
Chateau Sasquatch 92. A very bad year.
We are stealing this stuff then. What else is there? Can I steal that giant pineapple?
What choreography?
Yes. Okay, that looks to be all we can get here, but we got a bottle of booze, right? How very fitting. Okay, tell me more.
Chateau Sasquatch 92. A very bad year.
So what can I do with it?
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together. I can't use the...
Oh, no, this isn't what I wanted. Accidentally used the Max's Wax's colouring in thingamajigger. Pretty cool, though. Alright, I just don't know how to get out of it. Let me out. There we go. Okay.
Chateau Sasquatch 92. A very bad year.
How can I empty that? I want the cork.
I can't use these.
I want the cork to plug this thing.
I can't use.
Stumped there. I don't think it really counts for Snooky or what's he called.
I won't be seen in this ridiculous state.
Like anyone would notice.
Stop. Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
Okay, better save up while we're here. Just for safety. Ah yeah, we've hit the literal bottleneck here. Gonna try Snooky, but I can't think of anything that would open this up.
Chateau.
It's like the same bottle thing that we saw in Maniac
I
Mansion.
don't think he'd want that.
Or Day of the Tentacle. Ooh, donuts.
He's one hell of a soda jerk. He's one hell of a soda jerk.
I don't know what that means. But I'm sure it's funny from wherever you're from. Alright, I gotta find a way to open up this bottle.
I can't use these things together. It's a pillow with hair tonic all over it.
Yeah, that's another thing altogether. No, 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 no. Jake, you're now 2 hours slower than the speedrun record for this game. I don't really see that as bad news, but each to their own. I don't think anything back home will help us with that. Music place. We must be long done with that. Must be something really obvious with it though.
I can't use these things together.
Okay, is there some kind of corkscrew that I can make? Corkscrew, what could we have that would make a corkscrew? That would take... Ooh. Yes, I've had a thought about that. I think I need to find something metallic and get the guy that twisted this and make that, but what do we have, or what can we get that's long and metallic? Didn't see anything here, or here, or here. We didn't check this place out all that much though, but I don't think it has anything else.
I can't believe Harrison actually agreed to this.
It is a stunning likeness, though.
Mr. Ford?
It's amazing what they can do with mushrooms.
Alright, it's come back to me, but I don't know where I'm gonna get that long metallic thing. Maybe there was like a skewer, like a food skewer on the table that I could grab?
This is a completely unused...
Maybe...
I can't use these things together. I guess we could try it on.
Oh, I don't have a lot of time here, and we are not nearly done with this game.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
What choreography?
Go on, grab something, anything.
He's not my type. I wonder if they'll play Yellow River. I've learned the hard way never to talk to a band while they're jam. One does not cut in on a Bigfoot. What choreography? He looks happy in a gluttonous kind of way.
No, I don't think this is getting us anything. Right, damn. This is going well, but I have completely lost the idea where to go now. That's all it takes in a game like this. Must be something metallic and long that we can turn into a corkscrew. Because I need a corkscrew badly.
I won't be seen in this ridiculous state.
Still though,
Like anyone would notice.
Done. I think I've done this, but what use is the tooth?
It's a somewhat authentic dinosaur tooth. It's a bucket of golf balls. These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park. And it's more money than we'll ever need. Hey, this means we can ride free all day.
Does it say anything about corn dogs, Sam?
Sorry, little buddy.
No, I mean, I checked everything here. There was nothing here. Might as well check. There might be some, like, crap on the floor. Sidoin's saying if we can only get Jake to be stuck here for an hour, you bastards. Alright. We checked everything there. We checked everything here. Pretty sure that fish does nothing. Hey, he's still alive. Cool. Can't take that in the Hancock that easily. Nothing here. We definitely don't need to go back to start, but I kind of want to go back there for one reason only. To get this dialogue.
I love this car.
You're a sick puppy, Sam.
Glad we got it. Oh, also.
Really bad food.
Yes, it is. It's definitely not here. Once you're done with this place, you're done for good. Done. Definitely done. Damn it, that still just leaves this place. Jake, I got into the stream over an hour in. I appreciate you looking out for me and doing a round trip of all the locations I missed. Says, oh, that kind of taunting. Okay. Raspy guy's having one hell of a time. I have to do another round in here. There must be something I missed. Max, get in, please.
I guess we could try it on.
Never had a corn dog. No intention of trying.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll
They
let you
look
guys in with that.
disgusting. What is there? Must be something
What
metallic.
choreography. He looks spooky in a
See the
cheery
balloons
sort
up
of
there are
way.
all curly, but there's nothing obviously pick-upable.
I've learned the hard way never to talk to a band while they're jamming.
Let me in, please. Damn. Wait, what?
Don't make a move, Yeti boy.
Oh dear.
Well, a Bigfoot.
Sure is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap. Now, be a good lad and pop off to the bus and get the net.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bumpus.
Okay, so I don't know how we ended up in here, but we are, and now we're under threat from Conroy here.
Don't make a move.
Okay, gonna have to talk our way out of this one.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna put you in my menagerie, you mangy Bigfoot, you.
Look behind you, the three-headed monkey.
Nice try.
I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You'll be amazed how a few hundred volts speeds up the learning process.
Why do you persecute harmless Bigfoots?
Harmless? Harmless? I'll have you know my parents were killed by a rabid Bigfoot.
Really?
Well, no. Actually, I'm just a warped, evil person who gets his jollies torturing cute woodland creatures.
Well, that's a valid motivation, too. I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
Where'd you get that British accent, anyway?
I'm originally from Liverpool, twit. You.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Alright, what do we gotta do? We gotta deal with him some way, somehow. Can I just, like, take off the costume? I did just take off the costume.
Don't make a move. Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Yes. Take off the costume. Maybe we can bribe him.
Don't make a move.
Oh, okay.
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Okay. Can I throw Max at him?
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Running out of ideas here. You want a tooth, buddy?
Don't make a move.
No, no, you
Don't
don't.
make a move.
No, he doesn't want anything.
Don't make a move.
Liverpudlians. Not even once. Okay, I'm pretty sure
I can't use these.
You just gotta take this thing off, but it ain't coming off.
Don't make a move. Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
God, this is where it all ends, isn't it? Okay, jeez. Well, while we're thinking, why don't we play Dress Up?
It's the Sam&Max dress-up book.
There we go. Hardcore. Really, what the hell, though?
Maybe this will convince you that I'm not a Bigfoot.
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
Forget the net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh.
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Point your toe, twit.
Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful?
lock him in.
That was fun.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way. Can I have your attention, please? Although it's our tradition to allow only Bigfoots and their dates to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
That's it? Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me.
I really thank Christ for that, because I'm running out of time here.
Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
Like fruitcake.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno,
Like fruitcake.
Why aren't you at the party?
It comes to an end.
most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
And I hope we're getting properly paid for this.
What is this, some kind of tornado?
Uh-huh.
Dentistry?
Right.
A patron saint of Bigfoots?
What?
Looks like a before and after shot.
Looks like a lot of hair to me. What's up, Bruno?
Okay, Sam, he's here, we're here. Let's go.
Wait, go where?
Back to the carnival so we can get paid, you big lummox.
I may be slow, but I am not stupid. I'm staying right here.
Psst, Max.
What?
Maybe we should wait a while before returning Bruno to his well-meaning yet horribly twisted owners.
Why?
Because I have a sick, gnarled premonition that something important's going to happen to the Bigfoots. And it would be nice if Bruno were here to see it before we slapped him back in a block of ice.
You're getting soft, Sam.
We've decided to let you roam free until the end of the convention.
Gee, thanks. Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I still can't figure out how a Whittier-Bane Bigfoot like yourself fell into the clutches of the Cushmans.
It's a familiar story. Bigfoot meets fish. Bigfoot tries to catch fish. Bigfoot falls into Arctic ice flow.
That's a classic, all right.
Didn't I hear something about a hot tub around here?
Later, little buddy. Right now, we've got things to figure out.
But that hot tub really sounds like the place to be.
Later. What do you make of that totem pole on the far left?
Let me take a look.
Well?
It's a totem pole.
And?
It's made of wood.
It's not too late to take him back to the carnival, you know.
Well, now that Conroy's out of your hair, what are you going to do?
Try brushing it, maybe?
Well, I've still got the Cushmans to worry about, so I guess I'm still a little tense.
How'd you and Trixie meet, anyway?
We didn't really meet until she thawed me out. But I've loved her ever since that first night she snuck into the freak tent and sang me to sleep with a Scrantonese lullaby.
And you want to put him back in a block of ice?
Yeah, so?
I give up.
No, really, I'm on Max's side here.
So what do you think about all this?
I'm just happy to be here, Sam. Happy to be at room temperature and happy to be free at last.
Born free as the wind blows.
Max.
What?
What were you saying, Bruno?
I lost my thought.
Darn.
Alright, so from what I recall, these represent some items I think we gotta throw into the hot tub. Where is that hot tub? Where's that old useless guy? Where's Sam&Max? Okay, they wandered off a fair bit there. Trouble is, I only got half an hour to figure all these out. So, oh, okay. Where's the hot tub then?
Dentistry?
Where is the hot tub? Oh, right, okay, that's how it works then. Let's check it out.
The Pool of Decadence.
Bring me as many naked women as my poor eyes can stand.
Jesus, Max, you don't even like girls.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Brilliant. Every day is brilliant.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu who?
Vanuatu, stop clowning around and help us save the Bigfoots?
No, clearly not. Alright, this is the one
What do you
now.
make of the first totem pole?
As you know, this is a problem that I've been working on for many years. Research strongly suggests this totem pole to be representative of the whirlwind nature of us Bigfoots. Wild and always moving.
What's your official stance on Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus is a threat to the American way of life. It has been and continues to be of highest importance that we rid ourselves of this most negative influence on the young people of our brave new world. The missus and I sure like his music, though.
What do you think about Trixie?
She's such a sweet girl, and very representative of the open-mindedness of our Yeti leadership. We're very proud of that.
Getting a bit too Swedish here, we're gonna have to leave.
They'll be back.
So,
I'll be
I
here.
think I gotta drop the goodies into here. Let's start with the tooth. Get in, please.
Hey, Chiefy Poo, I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles.
Neat.
A genuine dinosaur tooth. I figured it might be something like that.
Did he say genuine?
Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. What else was there? This hair growth tonic stuff might work.
Hey, Mr. Chief, we found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah? What is it?
It's disgusting. Nice.
Hair growth tonic. Very resourceful.
What else
We just
was
like
there?
stealing pillows.
None of this other stuff, right? Unless you really want to use this.
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
Wait, what?
My mystical Bigfoot powers tell me that you're mistaken.
Oh, maybe.
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
My mystical Bigfoot powers tell me that you're mistaken.
Alright, we still got a problem. I need to uncork that thing, which means I need a corkscrew. I don't know where I'm getting said corkscrew. What was this again?
A patron saint of Bigfoots?
What? I don't know. Damn, it's only 2 more items to get and I'm done, and I'm half hour to go and I don't know what. Patron saint of Bigfoot. Maybe Conroy's still there, we can dunk him in. There we go.
Conroy on ice. Let's put them back before they melt, Max.
Good idea. I think they make an excellent still life.
Not sure if we're meant to use anything. Oh! This is long and metallic.
It's an ice pick.
Alright, Trotsky's nowhere to be found, so we're going to take this and turn it into a screwdriver. And we're still lacking 1 more item, though. Does this take us out anywhere good?
Nothing back there.
Shame. Maybe we could actually... Patron saint on Bigfoot. Maybe I could push this guy into...
I can't pick that up. It's best to leave them buried deep within the ice.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we should put them back before they melt.
Good idea. I think they make an excellent still life.
Patron saint of Bigfoot pole. I think I know what to do for the other one, but I'm not sure about that, the other pole. Patron saint of Bigfoot. Maybe the old guy has some kind of hint here. I know exactly what I need to do for the tornado style one. Jake, will you play a punishment game after this? Nah, I think given that it's almost midnight, I'd quite like to go to bed after this. Talk to me, old grump.
Hey, Chief. Don't call me Chief. How does the third pole figure into the scheme of things?
Let me be very clear. That pole constitutes the harmony from the coexistence of two similar beings. A harmony that springs from mutual respect and understanding.
Definitely something I have no idea about.
Back.
Damn.
I'll be here.
That's not gonna be easy. What does it look like? It's like a big hat full of stuff and a wizard with a marshmallow over a fire. Damn. Well, I'm just glad I can move without being bothered here. Get out, please, Sam. Patron saint of Bigfoots. What could it even mean? Oh well, it doesn't matter what it means, I guess. Let's go over here. That's where we need to be. Watching that timer just tick on down fills me with dread. Couldn't I just empty my whole box into the pool and see what works? Alright, buddy. Work your magic.
Could you bend this?
Sure. Just let me finish this one. Let's see it. How's that?
Great.
Works for me. Alright, let's have a drink. Well, I think we've had enough of that.
That seems to have gotten the cork off.
Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament?
With this poison? Don't be silly.
That'll be the day. Alright, we got a cork, which means...
That seems to have capped the snow globe.
Wonderful. Alright, we're out of here. I don't think there's anything else we can do here.
I've got to use this elevator.
Jake, have you ever streamed Grim Fandango? If not, would you? I think I'd need a long time to work on that. The moon logic is strong in these kinds of games. The only reason I'm getting through this is because I have particularly good memory of childhood Jake. Where are you going there? We're going to save, that's where. You might wonder why we save so often, since this is a game where you can't exactly lose or die. Well, if I were to go up here, I would hit the red X and close the game. We did that once when playing Day of the Tentacle. I don't want to do it again. Alright, we need to get back here. Grim Fandango would be a fantastic challenge for Jake. Half puzzle, half crash to desktop recovery. Killed by plants, poor guy. Alright, let's make use.
Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
absorb the power.
Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the mystery vortex.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
I love how they just straight-face say everything. It's fantastic. Also, let me just look upside down here for a wee bit, just in case there's something I'm missing. Bert, some ice. Is this ice going to do anything for us? No, we already got the Sasquatch hair off of it.
I'd never fit through it.
I'm gonna have another quick word with the mole man, just in case he has any astounding intellect for us. Otherwise, I am one correct solution away from victory. I just don't know what it is. Hey, buddy.
You're back.
Yeah, help me out here.
And we're bigger than a bread box.
3 bread boxes even.
What do you want now?
What does your mood ring tell you?
It says I should trust you implicitly, for you are a child of the universe.
Could you repeat all that stuff about Bigfoots again?
Oh no.
Sure, man. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I guess that's all for now.
Make yourself at home.
I'm sure there's something interesting in there. Water bottle.
There's a whole load of not much
he
here.
looks like a health-conscious version of Doug.
Watching that timer go. Not super happy with it. Damn, patron saint of Bigfoots. Wizard, hat, goodies, marshmallow, fire. Don't think chat's gonna throw anything my way. They love to watch me suffer. That's fine. There's nothing at the rock place. Patron saint of Bigfoots. But there's nothing here. Just that bungee instructor who kept coming on to us. I mean, this is the father of all Bigfoots, right? We've already ravished
I can't get
it.
over how much this mammoth hair resembles Sasquatch hair.
I'm not gonna get more out of you. Hey, you got...
Look, a 70-million-year-old statue with no graffiti.
I thought it was missing something. Where's the crayons?
I can't
No way.
unscrew you or anything,
Why
can
not?
I?
You're artistically inept.
Can I just paint his toenails red?
Maybe later.
Yeah, good point. Can I...
I can't use these things
No,
together.
can't unscrew him. I really don't think it's over here. Nothing. No, I got nothing good to do with you. Alright, there was nothing left here. Done everything here and here. Right. I mean, we got rid of both the guys. Maybe there was something that we didn't grab when we were here.
Howdy.
Get away from me, Johnny Bravo.
Genuine imitation American-style chest. Not intended for any kind of use. A great addition for your genuine imitation American collection.
Not possible to
Home
skip
shopping.
this stuff, I see.
Definitely.
Right. Not happening. And this is done and done right, I guess.
Looks like a keyhole to me.
Red says Pepper's time limit was spot on. Yeah, take some notes on that, Red. Take a few notes on that. Banjo-Kazooie in 4.5 hours. Stuff here, but maybe not the stuff we need.
It's a virtual reality helmet.
Patron saint of Bigfoots. Something about a hat. I don't have anything resembling a hat. Don't remember finding anyone that had a particularly big hat, or was wizardy or patron sainty. It's probably not back here, but might as well check it out. Hey, buddy. Hey, gun. That's not to be.
You know, I dated a Siamese twin poodle once.
I think that would be twice, Sam.
What can I do for you?
You could,
Is there anything else you can tell us about your escaped Bigfoot?
give me a hat.
Well,
He's a Bigfoot. He's escaped. He's a menace to society. What more could you possibly need to know?
He's right, Sam. I don't think my colossal head could retain any more knowledge.
Well, it's back to the Bigfoot hunt.
Damn. I need one thing and I have no idea where it is. Patron saint of Bigfoot. I mean, isn't the chief the patron saint of... Well, let's go and dump our last thing. Maybe the chief will have something up his head. No. Oh yeah, I only beat this game once when I was a kid, 15 or so years ago. Hey, he's wearing his head thing, right?
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
Let me see.
Fascinating.
A handheld vortex. Good thinking.
Thinking had nothing to do with it.
Okay, right. Can I grab you? Maybe
He's
chuck
not my
you in?
type. He's not my type. He's not my type. It's the official book. It's a guide to the operation of macro hard maintenance droids. It's the Sam&Max. It's a powerful refrigerator. It's a bucket of... These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore dinosaur tarp. It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf. Hey, this means we can... It's a nice pick that's been... It's a nifty flashlight equipped with a black light.
I don't think any of these are going to do any good dumping into that. Patron saint. The worst part is it's not that terrible that he's missed the solution. I've missed it? That doesn't make me feel good when I got 15 minutes left. Okay, there's nothing left to pick up here. We tried everything we could do with Conroy. Look at the totem again, Jake. What? Well, I guess I could. We don't really have the luxury of time, so maybe you're just trying to make me stall out here. Wouldn't overly surprise me. What do we have here, though? Something that looks like a hat full of stuff, a wizard, a fire.
Patron saint of Bigfoots? This is a completely unusable thing. A patron saint of Bigfoots?
That tells me nothing. Wizard, though. Fire. Jake needs the patron saint of Get Good. Can I grab anything here?
He's not my type.
I guess not. I'm so glad I can just move around freely, though. Forget the totem pole, Jake. Just whip out car bomb and go out in style. Not yet. Not like this. We did you. I double checked you. I haven't been here in a while, I guess, but oh, there's nothing to grab
I can't
here.
pick that up. I can't pick that up. No, really, I can't pick that up.
Hang on.
Your likeness from picture.
Do I have a picture?
Incidentally, we're out of milk.
I'll make a note. What about Sasquatches?
What about him?
I feel chock full of vitamins and ready to go.
Hold on. I have an idea.
I grow more fascinated by the moment. Well,
do we have a picture of Bigfoot on us?
Hey, this means we can... These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park. It's someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum.
But what if one of the early guys can give us a picture? Maybe there's something here that looks like them here anyway.
Bruno the Frozenest Bigfoot. Hey, Cushmans.
What do you want?
I want a picture of Bigfoot.
Have you ever thought about surgery?
What for?
Where do you buy your clothes, anyway?
These aren't clothes.
Our skin is naturally green and vinyl-like.
Good Lord, he's buck naked.
So are you.
Yeah, but I'm cute and marketable.
Are you sure there's nothing more you want to tell me about Bruno?
Can't think of a thing.
Neither can I.
What can you tell us about Trixie?
She's a very caring, sensitive young woman.
If you care about that kind of stuff.
She used to sing folk songs to the other freaks in her
Alright,
trailer.
you need to stop talking. I don't have the time for this.
No.
You don't want to.
Oh, there was one other thing.
Oh?
She likes her men like the Statue of Liberty.
Green and rusty?
Tall and dense.
What do you know about Conroy Bumpus?
Bumpus?
He's a loon.
Insane.
And a country and western singer to boot.
He actually wanted to buy Bruno and Trixie from us.
Boy, was he steamed when he found out that we didn't have him anymore.
He was steamed?
Where do you buy your clothes, anyway?
No, no.
These aren't clothes.
God damn.
Our skin is naturally green and
what? No.
vinyl-like.
Good Lord, he's buck naked.
So are you.
Yeah, but I'm cute and marketable.
Damn.
Well, it's back to the Bigfoot hunt.
I'm running out of ideas here. I don't think Trixie had any pictures of Bigfoot hanging around here.
Boy.
I have no idea what the last solution is. He won't tell me anything. Spoke to him already. That must be something you can do for me.
That avocado is Governor Connolly. I can't use these things together. I don't think she'd want that.
Can I give you anything here that would help me out? I'm not seeing it. Nor is there...
dense? I can't pick that up.
We don't want any more of those, I guess. Hmm. Didn't that lassie here say she'd give me an autograph? But I'm pretty sure I spoke to you about everything.
Something about this place makes me want to toss Max into a volcano.
Say what?
How many Bigfoots are here anyway?
All of them.
Thanks.
I'll get back to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will always be there for her admirers.
Oh boy, 9 minutes. What the hell do I do?
I remember seeing this movie in theaters when I was a pup. During the climactic scene, they dropped giant rubber snakes on the audience. Why don't they make movies like that anymore?
You are right on needing a picture, Jake, but not of a Bigfoot. Yeah, well, I can't think of other pictures that we can get.
These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park. And some... Hey, this means we can ride free all day. What choreography?
Damn, there's nothing there. There doesn't seem to be anything I can grab. Can't grab you, can't grab... Can I grab you?
He's not my type.
Oh, that's a shame.
He's not my type.
Damn.
He's not my type.
Okay, 8 minutes to go. Still no sign of what to do here.
It's a freezer.
Yeah, Pepper is the only one who can drop the hints here. But we're not getting them. That ain't anything. I don't think he's gonna come with us. I don't think I can use her either.
I don't indiscriminately use people, except Max.
Cold hard truth, Jake won't make it. That's what I'm feeling, sadly. Damn, I'm so close. I am one puzzle away and I don't know. Did Conroy have any pictures of Bigfoots? Can I take you? Oh my god, I can take him. But who is he? Alright, step on it. But who's John Muir?
A stunning portrait of John Muir, famous naturalist.
Oh, they gave us a whole spiel about him as well. Whew! Alright, Quine, give me that picture. Give it to me now.
What do you make of this?
Famed naturalist John Muir, huh? This looks like a zucchini squash to me.
Quit talking.
This, but it'll take a short
Start
while.
rune factorying. Wait, what? Where's my thing?
This is a monument to human ingenuity.
Thanks bunches, Sonny.
Well, bye.
I think she said it'll take a bit of time, right? Do we have to go and come back? Where's my zucchini?
Where's my John Muir vegetable?
Here you go, son. A zucchini squash that looks just like John Muir.
Gee, thanks, man.
I'm glad that we covered half the
Thanks,
country
bye.
in no time at all. Whew! There was a line of thought that maybe Conroy Bumpus had a picture of a Bigfoot. So I was just rubbing my hands on everything to see what could be picked up. Who would have thought John Muir would be the man? Out of my way, you useless hairy freak. There we go. Get in there.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles. Hit me. A combination of man and nature. Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Well, that should do it, right?
Nothing's happening, Sam.
What's the story, Pops?
I don't know. I'm sure you got the ingredients right, but... Of course, how silly of me.
What?
In order for the spell to work, we need a living Bigfoot sacrifice.
It'd be a shame to lose one of these furry fellas, don't you think?
Wait, I've got an idea, and it doesn't require high explosives. Wait here.
While he's gone, I'll go see if any of the Bigfoots wants to off themselves for the greater good.
Well, that was one heck of an impressive display.
And actually highly destructive to boot.
Goodbye, Sam&Max. I'm not sure how I could ever thank you, so I guess I won't.
Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together?
Hell no. We're going to Vegas to get hitched. If it hasn't been trashed by all this crazy redwood nonsense.
We want to be in a place where we can sort of blend in, live our lives, maybe even raise a family.
Ew.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, you nutsy primitive man-beast, you.
You boys should be proud of what you've helped us achieve here today.
You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are.
Do we win a prize?
Well, oh, why not? This medallion has been a part of my family for untold generations. Wear it in good health.
Thanks, Chief. Max loves cheap sentiment.
Foil-covered chocolatey goodness. What's wrong, Sam?
I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me.
Well, I could give you my ritual headdress that I bought at Snucky's last week.
I appreciate the gesture, but I've already got a hat.
Well, that's fine too. Farewell, Sam and Max. Remember, though the night be dark, the dawn yet shall awaken and annoy you. Have a nice day.
I ain't letting that timer go over. Enjoy the ending.
Like a bag full of damp hamster shavings. Just like Grandpa. Hey, we forgot to get paid.
Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered.
I hope you're happy. With those idiots on the case, we'll probably never see Bruno again.
Oh, lighten up, Burl. Hey, they're back.
Did you find Bruno?
Of course.
Bruno!
How can we ever repay you?
The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need.
That and a big fat check.
Would you settle for 3,000 skee-ball tickets?
Close enough. Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth.
Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Burl, did Bruno always have 4 arms?
Alright, so that was Sam and Max Hit the Road. Fantastic game, and boy, it was tight. But we made it, as if there was ever any doubt. John Muir almost took us down, but thankfully, trying to click on anything and everything saw us through, as it always does. That'll be it for streams from me today. I rather think it's past midnight. And it's high time I saw myself to bed, so enjoy the rest of these credits, and I'll be back tomorrow morning, or rather later this morning, with some more streams.